you see in this demonstration, the goal is to get as far as you can onto this course without going into that catch basin in red at the far end. The more of your marbles that you get farther down the road than the others, the more points you get, and potentially you could qualify. Up first,
let me get a
and Team Momo.
let me get a list of let me get a list of the teams for you real quick. There you go. That's the list of the teams, and that's the marble. You got to pick a team. I'm in the way. Oh, you're right. I'm in the way. I'll go over here and flip myself. Where's my layout? There you go. You choose the what? The Rojo rollers. No, I don't see the Mojo Jojo. I see Team Momo. You choose Mellow Yellow. All right. I will choose. Let's go with. I'm between Rojo and Oceanics. I'll go Oceanics. I haven't seen this one. I watched last year's qualifiers and stuff. All right, you're on, I bet.
So the positions will be based on total scores as we get into run 7 of 12. Now you noticed Group A, there is a Group B coming up later. As we reset.
Damn, some of those got to the end, man.
Wisps. 2 goose eggs on the board, and they lose by 9. Jungle Jumpers and the Rojo Rollers up now.
So you want to have more marbles towards the end of the track.
Holding the gate. A lot of speed coming down, and it translates to 4 marbles in the red catch area. And we're tied, 19 apiece.
Oh, I skipped, didn't I?
Because head to Raucous qualify.
I only skipped.
Ooh, Jungle Jumpers have lost 1 at the back. Both teams lose 1 in the catch basin. But look at those 2 rolling around for the Rollers in the 10 spot. Yeah, that 4 really hurt the Jungle Jumpers. They lose by 6 in run 2 of 12. Primary and Balls of Chaos up next. As down they come the waves, too strong for several.
Balls of Chaos look pretty cool too.
Event that some of the marbles, they've kind of been scratching their heads on how to approach this. Do you want to sacrifice a back marble?
All right, Oceanics, let's go.
To get farther into the waves. Some teams are opting
nope. They got 3 in the fucking red zone. I think I chose the wrong team already.
And you end up dumping several for 0. Look at that, the hazers. 3 zeros. That is not a good way to move along. Snowballs and Gliding Glaciers up now. Are they going to keep together? They come together collision-wise midway down the course. Not so much. It does not work at all for the Snowballs. Just 10 points, and that's it. Gliding Glaciers perhaps recognized that they were getting a bit ahead of themselves in that other lane, so they slowed down, making sure they didn't get anywhere near.
There you go, Vinny.
Thunderbolt
Good luck.
And Mellow Yellow coming now. They're knotted together. That's a great view from a perspective on the opposite side.
No, they beat you.
In total in the 10 spot, 2 for each team. It comes down to a 2-point margin. And this is where we stand in Group A. So the positions will be based on total scores as we get into run 7 of 12. Now you noticed Group A, there is a Group B coming up later. As we reset here, and it's trouble for the Wisps. 2 goose eggs on the board, and they lose by 9. Jungle Jumpers and the Rojo Rollers up now. Long hold in the gate. A lot of speed coming down, and it translates to 4 marbles in the red catch area. And we're tied, 19 apiece. Ties, that's okay, because head-to-head, you're not really looking for who's going to be the better of the two. You're looking for combined score at the end. Oh, and I think marbles are getting eager right now. They want to better their score, so they're taking more chances, and that's why we're seeing far more end up past the 10 spot. 19-18 there. Hazers, the near, Oceanics
All right.
to the far.
Come on, Oceanics. Let's go.
Really close together. No,
Nice.
not playing it safe at all.
Nice.
And 3 zeros are coming for the Oceanics. That puts them tentatively in 6th place. I figured that would actually be a bit worse. Gliding Glaciers and the Snowballs. Staying cool in the heat? Oh, not so much. Snowballs, though, they do place 2 in the 10 dip. Those 2 back in 9. Where does it come out? 28-20, the Gliding Glaciers.
Wait, is red bad? Is the red zone
Good
bad?
for them. Final run of Group A in this first event. Mellow Yellow and the Thunderbolts. Mellow Yellow, 3 out in front. Are they going to be able to hold? They will. They've got 3 for 9 points apiece. And that is good enough for 37 and good enough for first overall in the group.
Yeah, the red zone's bad. I think you
That
actually
is
get
a
0 for the red
wonderful
zone.
result. Just getting by the Thunderbolts, Rojo Rollers in 3rd.
Yeah,
Remember,
red zone's
top 6
bad.
teams qualify for the Marble League. Mellow Yellow fans, soak it up and celebrate. Might as well, even though we're not done yet.
Nope, we
Street
got
football
ads.
games live on Friday.
There's still a lot of events left to go. This beautiful stadium, by the way, the triple decker. You've got skyboxes, people hanging out in hot tubs. And you've got a pretty daunting run of funnels. Now, if you're new to the Marble League, of course, when it comes to these funnels, it is going to be physical, it's going to be fast, but the goals. Now,
Alright, so you do have Mellow Yellow on this event too. These ones have names. So you're Yellow. And I'm Aqua. Alright.
now, if you're new to the Marble League, of course, when it comes to these funnels, it is going to be physical, it's going to be fast, but the goal is not speed. It's to stay in the funnel the longest. So the first ones that you see dropping through down a level or 2, that's not good. You want to stay far up top. Now, this is
Oh,
the same group of marbles
it's
that
Survivor.
still
You want to stay up.
big. We see the Thunderbolts leading by a full funnel almost as they drop in now. Nope, they still maintain that lead. Already 2 marbles down into the bottom tier. They get wider as you go along. The blue leading into the green. Those 3 black hole type funnels that take
think-
a long time to get through.
I don't know where I'm at.
Change for the lead up top. Oh, now a 3 marble race there in the final orange funnel. Can't really tell from this angle who those might be, but you look down in the bottom right, just above that timer. There you can see where we shake out. Already 1 down into the green. Is that the Wisps, I believe? To get a better look of who that is. And now we've got the Rojo Rollers down there as well, and the Snowballs, and the Gliding Glaciers. They're bumping. Somebody's going to drop through first. Oh, my goodness.
Is that me?
Tides turned greatly for the Thunderbolts. They are now down.
Oh, it's
to a
Thunderbolts,
tether
okay.
of marbles.
I think I am down there though.
Last funnel. We've surpassed 1 minute.
We're
A 1 marble lead. Up top. Oh, we've got a couple that drop straight on through. Several are down into the final. Actually, quite a few are down there. Who will it be? Is that Balls of Chaos? Oh, they're very close. A couple are looking through. Oceanics will drop through first. Then it's Crispy from the Midnight Wisps. Mellow Yellow, Balls of Chaos, Snowballs, Gliding Glaciers come through. There's the Rojo Rollers. This is a 3 marble race up top so
I got
far.
I got last place.
The Jungle Jumpers are situating
Aqua
themselves
let me
well.
down.
This is going to be interesting. Look at that wide path. We've got another finisher for Momo.
I think I gotta choose a different team.
Oh, there we go. I thought that Primary was going to be able to hold on. Foggy comes next for the Hazers, which means Leap from the Jungle Jumpers gets redemption. Of course, you remember, perhaps last year, Leap was actually the one that fell off of the funnels. Had a terrible fall. Ended up being okay, and I think Leap was out for it this time. No heats on this one. Leap from the Jungle
0
Jumpers
points.
collects 15 points. Foggy from the Hazers get 12. As we retally the score and move the board, the
I'm
Hazers
in
remain in
9th.
top spot. Jungle Jumpers in second,
Where are you?
tied with the Thunderbolts, and it's a two-way tie between the Rojo Rollers and Mellow Yellow.
Oh, you're tied for a
Now
second.
we move from trying to go slowly to going as quickly as you can, not individually, but as a team. We get ready for the relay race. This iteration, 5 meters with very little time to rest in between.
No.
Snowballs, Momo,
I'm not-
balls of
I'm not in
chaos.
this race.
Hazers have the lead. Through the first handoff, it maintains the Hazers. Snowballs trying up top in the far lane. In the middle, big push from the anchor, and Momo clears the field by over a 10th. This is one of those events that, again, if you're new to the Marble League, it's not over until it's over. Primary.
Oh, I think I'm fighting you, Vinny.
Thunderbolts on the bottom. Thunderbolts getting surpassed by the Rojo Rollers in the third lane. And they hold on across the line to get the win. The time, though, 9.2, is a bit slower. Rojo Rollers going to second place.
All right, let's go.
Midnight Wisps,
Oceanics.
Jungle Jumpers, and Mellow Yellow. Midnight Wisps hold the
Fuck
early
the
lead.
yellow
Now
marbles.
Yellow on the bottom lane.
Oh my
Wisps
God, what are you
trying to fight
doing?
back. It's going to be close, but Mellow Yellow is going to hold on. That time,
What the fuck?
provisionally 9 flat. Also, oh no, they've adjusted it here. 8.591, and Mellow Yellow goes to the top. And that is all she wrote.
Fucking
Unfortunately, 12
Oceanics
teams
suck.
in this group, so we have 3 heats of 4. And Mellow Yellow captures 15 points. And they move from third up to first. Things looking dire for the Oceanics and Balls of Chaos. As we move to the bread and butter. The Sand Rally. Lots of competitors made their way out of that beautiful stadium. As there you
That's
see
a
the
big
starting
ass
order
track.
for
Holy
these
shit.
marbles. 8 captains in the field. Mellow Yellow, who have clinched their spot already, are opting to go with Yelly. The course laid out before them. Everybody starts in single file. And we're rolling.
Let's go.
Glaciers out in front with the Thunderbolts side by side. A bit of contact there sends
We're beating yellow. That's all we need to do is beat Mellow Yellow. No, he passed me.
Balls of Chaos now slotting into third place, battling with Balls of Chaos and Hazers. As I say that, they move up into second place. Hazers looking to get around the gliding Glaciers. Mellow Yellow up there in fourth. They're running pretty well. They get up into third, trying to guarantee that they will be moving on. Slinging around these turns, the speed building very quickly along this course. Team Momo have a lot of catching up to do. Same thing with the Jungle Jumpers. Team Primary also back there in 10th place. As now we get some jostling as this boulevard opens
I'm in
up,
5th.
and teams can draft on by.
Let's go.
Their exit from that last turn making a big difference as we come through the split. 7/10 of a second for the gliding Glaciers. Good overtake there for second place. Hazers over the Thunderbolts. Now carving into
we're
the
in
lead
10th
from the
now.
gliding Glaciers
The fuck?
and getting on by. Underneath the bridge. Over to the left, back to the right. In front of the stands, packed in the sand. Over the speed boost, Hazers take it. Top 3 all go to the bottom side. Here comes the Thunderbolts as they both go high off of that turn. That gives the gliding Glaciers a better exit. They're bumping between them single file, 1 length apart. As they come down here and getting caught up on the wall. Oh my goodness, gliding Glaciers have fallen back to third place. Primary, Midnight Wisps, Rojo Rollers, Jungle Jumpers recovered up to 7th place so far. Balls of Chaos have now fallen to dead last. Momo off of that bottom spot. Thunderbolts to the inside across the speed boost, setting up for the right-hander. There's the finish line, and the Thunderbolts get the win. Gliding Glaciers.
We
second
beat
place.
Mel Yellow.
Hazers
Woo!
round out the podium.
Get
Ball
fucked.
Chaos well off the back, 4+ seconds adrift of the field. That was a quick end to that race, and Thunder.
How long do you think it
Thunder
takes to
Beats
make that?
brings it home over a second clear of Alpine. And so we tally up the final of the 4. The Jungle Jumpers miss out on the transfer spot. Again, 2 points. Oceanics, oh look at that, they're down there. That is done.
Too long.
Perfect attendance in the Marble League is over. The Oceanics will be watching from home. All right, now you've got a taste for what these groups are like.
All right, I
So
gotta
we
pick a
get
new
ready
team.
to
I
start
didn't make top
Group B.
6.
So the top 6 of that one have moved on. 12 more teams getting ready.
Okay,
Marble League
we
competition
gotta
begins
pick from the
tomorrow,
next
but
set of marbles. All right. All right, we gotta pick a second team now. Do. All right, you pick first. Go for it. I'm about to get ads in 3 seconds. Pinky Winkies? Okay, the Pinkies. I'm gonna go with... Solar Flare! No, I don't know, that marble is pretty cool, but... Let's go with... I don't like chocolate. I'm gonna go Cobalts, dude. Cobalts, man. Alright, let me make sure I get back to the first event, though.
as we get to attack these 4 events to send them potentially to
All right.
Gold and Marble League glory. Raspberry Racers and the Limers. Lime been upgraded now after Marbula 1. They decided it might be good to have Lime on the team.
We'll see now. Red Zone is bad. Yep, Red Zone gets you 0 points. You want to be in... You want to get 10s.
Think back to how the first round went. That's a pretty good total. Bucketeers on that bottom side, dub 3.
So I actually did pretty good in the first event. On the first round.
Not going to net them a very good performance at all. The Bumblebees easily move on, 25. Solar Flares and Team Galactic up now.
Ooh, Galactic looks pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie.
They get a quick start out of the gate, but then fall back. That may be the better way to do it, and it will be. Things were looking pretty good for Galactic, and then they just kept going for whatever reason. Solar Flares have a nice points haul.
There you go, Vinny. The Pinkies.
Pinkies and Indigo Stars. Indigo Stars needing to slow things up a bit. No, both teams have dropped one in the catch basin. Look at that. Indigo Stars net 2 9s, and it is enough.
That was a close round.
To get by the Pinkies, but it's only good.
All right, let's go,
Cobalts.
Cobalts.
Overall. Cobalts and the Shining Swarm.
Tense. Slow down. Slow down.
Neck and neck.
Just everyone get points. Who cares?
Oh, we only
nice.
have one that heads off to the far end.
I think they still whooped us, but...
One is going to make a big difference. Look at this.
Oh, no, we won
difference.
by 2 points.
31, though.
Fuck
Not a
yeah.
bad total for the first round. Green Ducks and the Turtle Sliders. Oh, Sliders and the Ducks put one in. But look at the Green Ducks. That is almost perfection. A little celebratory dancing down in that final dip. 3 10s.
Third place. I'll take it.
That 0 did hurt them, so after round 1, the Limers hold the lead in front of the Solar Flares. Our top runners were going to go up again against the Raspberry Racers. Only one in the far end. Raspberry Racers, much better job this time around, putting 2 down in the far spot, and that gets them to provisional P1, a 36 net total from that round. Chocolatiers and the Bumblebees. Off they come. Bumblebees working together. And that didn't always work well. Perhaps a bit too many collisions.
Bumblebees take that one.
But they still get 2 10s out of it. Look at that one way back in 6 for the Chocolatiers. What do the points totals work out to? 28-25. Interesting. Closer than I thought. Solar Flares and Team Galactic. They know the number that they're chasing, those Solar Flares. Are they going to take it easy this time and make sure they don't dump too many in? Well, they get 1 past the point where they wanted them, but 2 for the other team. That has to help. Solar Flares, 27. But it's only good enough for third. 10 of 12. Indigo Stars and the Pinkies in this fast-moving first event. Pinky staying to the inside here.
Oh, you lost 2 of them. 2 of them went
2
overboard.
zeros, while 2 10s await the Indigo Stars. It's not enough to move them far up the order. Good enough just for 6th.
I think you got the Oceanics of Group B.
Cobalts.
All right, let's go. Go Cobalts.
Slower out of the gate. Is that going to work better?
All
for them?
points. All points. Let's go.
1 apiece. 0 spot. Oh, it's a 1-point match.
Damn, I lost by
Cobalts
1 point,
lose the
dude.
match, but are 1 spot higher in the order. As we come again, green and the blue. Oh, and the Turtle Sliders are going to put 2 down in the far end. Green Ducks couldn't match that 3-10 performance. Going to have 2 9s out of it compared to 2 8s. 28 points gets the Green Ducks in the top 5 at the end of this event. And so the
All right.
Raspberry Racers.
So I need a new.
15 points over the
I have to
Longers.
pick a new Group A team because my
Have
team
the
got
early
eliminated.
lead here in Group
But
B.
Group B looks like
Solar
Cobalt's
Flares in third.
doing
It's a
okay.
good opening outing.
I think you're gonna need a new Group B team.
We're both self-employed, and we couldn't find.
I don't care. Do you believe in the Pinkies to make a comeback and get into the qualifiers? Well, qualify. You do. All right.
It's not pure
We'll go into the actual league next. We'll watch like a half hour and then we'll get into gaming.
All right, here in Group B. Into the funnels we go.
I like watching like the events. This is pretty. They have some. He does some really interesting events.
In competitions like these, but based on
All right, so you want to be the last one alive. That's the goal of this.
Oh my, this is not going well at all. Pinky
I
Winky.
I think me and you.
We've got another marble already down into the blues. That just shot
Don't say
on through
Cobalts.
so quickly.
Don't
we
say
barely even
Cobalts.
see it. Ducky from the Green Ducks was holding the lead, but I think that has gone the other way. Now it's a 3-marble battle in the third funnel down the order. Oh, that switches back. Now we take a look and see where everybody is.
I hope that's the Indigo Stars down there,
Last
not
of the
not
blue
Cobalts.
funnel. Then it's a 4-marble race. Okay, 5-marble race. 6 now for that second funnel. Pinkies are still down there, but they are not going to drop into the green funnels first. I do not think. That could be Royal from the Cobalts.
No.
Turtle Sliders
Don't
are
be
also
don't be
going
Cobalts.
back and forth between them, but what a job up top. Is that Raspberry Racers? Resi.
I love how we're racing for last place, Vinny.
In the lead. Look at the wide angle of attack. Not
Oh,
even attempting
you got
any
got
contact.
bumped.
Turtle Sliders have now gone down. Tied for last, if you will. Remember, you're trying to stay on the absolute longest. Chocolatiers are dropping on through. Look at this.
You got
Raspberry
bumped and
Racers
it
are still
saved
up
you,
there.
I think.
Resi is going to enter that last blue funnel with just one other marble. That might be Astron from Team Galactic. Well, look at how slow it is in that middle green funnel right now.
Oh,
Pinkies have
God.
dropped on through. Now we've got 2 marbles joining them, 3 marbles as well. This is only going to get busier. We're going to need to take a look
Don't
down here.
be-
This is better. Oh, Pinkies are in big danger. They get bumped to the side. That
Oh.
could change things. Oh, circling through. No,
Oh,
Pinkies
there goes
are
Vin-
dead
you
last.
lose.
Cobalts in
We beat the
second to
Pinkies.
last.
We're good. I don't
Mocha
care.
Drops on through. Look at Raspberry Racers up top there, still holding that wide arc. They bump a couple of times, trying to keep it wide. Is it going to work for them? Oh, a big gaggle of marbles bounding back and forth between them in that final funnel. Oh, Raspberry Racers have dropped on through. Astron from Team Galactic is done, as is Bingo from Indigo Stars. Curling around, here come the Bumblebees. And now it all comes down to these final 2. The Raspberry Racers have held the lead throughout. Are they
Well, if
gonna
Pinkies get eliminated, I guess you could swap
Ducky
to
from the Green
Raspberry
Ducks
if they
trying to
survive the
deny them.
qualifiers.
Oh, they do win it. Raspberry Racers, 2 in a row.
Dude, Raspberry
The
cheats.
Green Ducks get
They don't
second
even
place.
fall.
2:33:37 is the time for Resi. What a job, winning by 8.5 seconds. Raspberry Racers stamping some authority right there.
Uh-oh, I'm in
30
top.
points.
I'm in 8th.
Still possible for them to lose the top spot, but it would take a miracle at this point. Remember, you just need to be in the top 6. Whew. Let's see, can they make it 3 for 3? You'd have to think, if they score well here, and if they finish on top of the group, based on those first 2 performances, well, maybe they're favorites coming into this one? It's going to be tough to tell. Shining Swarm is out in front in the relay race. Here come the Turtle Sliders right beside them. It's neck and neck across the line.
That was close.
Great view on the slow-mo. It is the Shining Swarm by 16 thousandths of a second.
Wow.
Then the Green Ducks, Raspberry Racers,
Oh.
Indigo Stars, Chocolatiers, and the Pinkies.
Pinky's got boost in the second run there. Oh, you gotta...
In the middle lane.
Your last 2 marbles are limped.
For both the Raspberry Racers and our winners, the Indigo Stars.
All right, come on, Kobolds.
It's all about the times, remember. They're battling.
Start last, finish
between
first.
each other,
Oh,
but
God.
the clock.
That's embarrassing.
This needs to pick up the pace a bit. Oh, a great anchor leg on the 4th lane.
Dude,
That's
do we know how to pick
right
them
there
or
for
what?
Limers, but it's only good enough for 6th place. That was a rather weak group overall. And look at this, Raspberry Racers again in the top 3, but it's Indigo Stars and Shining Swarm picking up the top 2 spots. The Raspberry Racers clinched qualification with 3 medals.
I don't even think it's possible for us to qualify
Knocked out.
anymore. I think you're totally dead, and I don't think I can do it either.
All but 2 of the racers in this event are team captains. The stakes are high, and they know it. This is not a battle with Group A. It's not a multi-heat race. It is this Marble Rally that separates several teams from making it to the Marble League or going home and waiting another year. Down they come. A wonderful exit by who else? The Raspberry Racers.
Oh.
Ooh, that was a hard hit from, I think, Team Galactic, who had drafted by him only to hit that obstacle in the middle of the course. Chocolatiers are leading with Bonbon. Green Ducks coming in next. That's Mallard, the team captain. Cobalts, Solar Flares, Shining Swarm, Raspberry Racers, Pinkies,
Solar Flare.
Team Galactic, Turtle Sliders, the Limers, Indigo Stars, and the Bumblebees. Well off the back, Turtle Sliders and the Bumblebees both get by the Raspberry Racers.
Staying consistent in 3rd. That's good.
Holding on,
Oh,
they watch
we're catching.
Cobalts
We're
slide
gaining.
into 2nd place. Pinkies now
We're gaining.
3rd. They were quick in the funnels, which was not a good thing. Can they turn
Oh,
that
you're
into
behind
some
us too.
success
Holy
here?
shit.
That looked like
Vinny,
some trouble. Farther
go hit
up
a
on that
wall.
boulevard there, where a couple of marbles got shoved to the side. It's just under a 1-second lead for the Chocolatiers through the first checkpoint.
Oh shit.
Nice battle there between Pinkies, Cobalts, Green Ducks, all for 2nd and 3rd place. Big burst of speed here coming from the Pinkies. Chocolatiers, we're ready. Can they weather them again?
Oh.
Pinkies get by, but for how long? Chocolatiers aren't going to want to give that up early, but based on the speed, I'm not sure it's their choice. Team Galactic in 3rd place. Turtle Sliders holding on to 4th. Galactic, Green Ducks, Solar Flares falling back to 7th. The Raspberry Racers back in 9th. Slowing to a crawl. Turtle Sliders get by into 2nd place. That was a team that was near dead last in the upper part of this course. What a recovery by the Turtle Sliders. They want to give it everything they've got to try to transfer or at least have a good showing. Oh, Pinkies! Hit
Oh.
the wall. They get
Oh, no.
gobbled up by the teams behind him. It's a 2-marble race.
Oh, that was
Across
close.
the line. Photo
Wait.
finish.
I don't think you got first.
Oh my goodness, how did that end? Let's watch here. Pinkies.
Oh, wow. You
Across the
did
line.
pull it through
That's
at
a
the
photo
end,
finish
dude.
for 2nd place. So Pinkies won the event, and it is officially by 1/100th of a second. Bonbon from the Chocolatiers, the only non-captain in those several upper spots. Getting the
Did we
win.
qualify?
And there
Wait,
you oh,
we
the
both
Pinkies
didn't.
win.
I got beaten by you again, but none of us qualified. So in the championships, we gotta find new
Stream 85 plus channels and save up to 500.
We gotta find new marbles. Okay. So this is the league. Alright. If you pick a team that beats mine, I'll let you get a gift sum. That team wasn't there before, was it? Kind of like that small rose. I might pick Savage Speeders. Dude, this guy's got a lot of time in his fucking hands, doesn't he? Like, how?
Brought together by the passion for competition and the allure of capturing gold, teams from around the globe wait for their chance to write history in the shadow of these pyramids. Hosted by the crazy cat's eyes in the dunes nestled between two rivers, the quest for glory begins now. Welcome everyone to the highest
Turn it up.
of marble
Okay.
sports, the 2021 Marble League.
Oh, this is the example.
As we take a look at this example run, which will set the tone for the beginning of this multi-round event, the wave goes like that. Two teams streaking down toward the end of the course. You don't want to get too far. If you end up in that catch basin, you get 0 points, but the more team members you have farther down, the better. Cleocatra up there with the referee will fire the starting gun.
We need to see the scoreboards of who's playing. But I don't want to give away who's winning. Where's a team? There's got to be a team info. On who's in here. No, there's already points on that board. Maybe I have to get into the second event. Just the results. There it is. Okay. You can pick two teams. I'm gonna go Savage Speeders and Glaciers. If I did get dark, it'll go back when I hit play. I think it just went one frame over. It'll go back, don't worry. Just pick two teams. Mellow Yellow and Raspberry, and I got Glaciers and Savage Speeders. All right.
And the allure of capturing gold. Teams from around the
So we'll watch about like 30 minutes, and then we'll play some games.
In the shadow of these pyramids. Hosted by the crazy cat's eyes in the dunes nestled between two rivers, the quest for glory begins now. Welcome everyone to the highest echelon of marble.
Dude, look at the size of that water bottle. Did you see that? Like how did you make that?
Competition and the allure of capturing gold. Teams from around the globe wait for their chance to write history in the shadow of these pyramids. Hosted by the Crazy Cat's Eyes in the dunes nestled between two rivers, the quest for glory begins now. Welcome, everyone, to the
Look
highest
at the-
echelon of
the
marble
fucking-
sports, the 2021 Marble League. I'm Drake Woods as we take a look at this example run, which will set the tone for the beginning of this multi-round event. The wave goes like that.
I want to know what that
Straight
sand
naturally.
thing
Of
is
course,
next
you
to
don't
us.
get too far if you end up in that catch basin. You get 0 points, but the more team members you have farther down, the better. Cleopatra up there with the referee will fire the starting gun, and the hosts will be taking on the Shining Swarm. In the first run of the day, each team puts one in that catch basin, and the Shining Swarm come out with the early lead, 28-25.
All right, there you go.
Coming up next, Raspberry Racers have one down in the end.
Oh,
and two
all four
behind.
of your marbs
Another
stuck.
on the flip side to that, with Momo putting one for a 0.
36
That's an
points. I think
easy win.
I think that's
Raspberry Racers
top.
Go to the top, getting well past 30. At 36 mark, awaits the Hazers and the O-Rangers. Trying not to get momentum too much, and that was a disastrous run for the Hazers, as it's awash down in that 10. Dip farther down. Rangers put one in the 8, though. That makes a difference. 28-20 is the score. That's recovering well, even though they put 2 for a goose egg. The Green Ducks and the Thunderbolts now in run 4 of 16. Green Ducks leaving one well behind in the 6, and then put everybody else for a 0. That was a shambolic run for the Green Ducks, who net just 6 points.
All right, Savage Speeders, let's go.
Next up, the Limers and the Savage Speeders.
Slow it down, slow it down. Oh my god, dude.
Disastrous run for the Speeders.
Oh
just
my
9
god.
points for the defending champions.
That was a bust.
Down there with Mellow Yellow. Bounding they come in a
Dude, how did you pick two teams that all 4 marbles stayed on board?
Beyond,
I hate
Mellow
you.
Yellow comes away with 34 points, just 2 shy of the Raspberry Racers' leading total. Minty Maniacs and the Rojo Rollers.
I picked Savage Speeders and Glaciers.
Everybody bunched together. Oh, and then 2 end up beyond 4.
Well, my Savage Speeders only scored fucking 9 points. The first.
Not a great run for the Rojo Rollers either. Good enough for 5th so far with a 26.
All right, Glaciers, I need you to keep me up.
Indigo Stars and the Gliding Glaciers
I need you to
head
keep
out
all
now.
4 marbles on here. Stop. Oh.
2.
It's better than the Savage Speeders at least. It's closer to you.
Rollers won, and there's another one by the wall. Indigo Stars are only going to have 10 points. Now this was the first part. Every team is going to get another round. So taking a check at where we are thus far, the Raspberry Racers just one off of that Marble League record, 37.
Dude, both of your teams, first and second place. What the fuck? I got
Two
third
teams,
though.
by the way, out of all of those runs, were able to keep all of their marbles as scorers. Everybody else had at least one that ended up as a 0. Keep them out of there. Make sure everybody scores. Shining Swarm and the Crazy Cat's Eyes now. In run 9 of 16. These will set the early marks for everybody else to chase. And too eager for the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Maybe they were a bit pumped up after that first run, and they net just a 16. Up next, Raspberry Racers are going to make
Oh.
that same mistake. And Team Momo is hanging in.
You only got
Raspberry
2 in the
Racers
Red Cup this time.
Get to second place for now. Or very early on in these runs, so don't let some of those provisional positions get you going. Oh, Rangers now lose 1. Well back. Is that 4 or 5? All the way back there in the 5 spot.
Wow, how do you even get that slow?
23 win, but the Rangers' early total keeps them in 3rd place for now. Some of these teams building up a large buffer through the first run. They can afford to struggle in the second. Thunderbolts and Green Ducks chasing perfection, though. 2 good runs if they can get them. That's what's going to win you medals. And that was not a great run for the Green Ducks. They're down in 14th spot. The Thunderbolts elevate to 3rd. They're still holding on in the hunt for an early medal.
All right, Savage Speeders. We need to slow it down this time. Just get all your marbles on the points and we're good. All right, slow it down. Slow it down. Fuck. Okay, 3 is good. That's better than the first round for sure.
Total for the Savage Speeders 27, but that early run really hurt them. They have the 8th spot for now. Getting into the final few runs now. Mellow Yellow and Chocolatiers. Mellow Yellow, everybody is right up there. Is it going to be too much? Both teams lose 2. But look at those 2 dancing in the 10. That is good enough to get Mellow Yellow up to 2nd place with just a paltry 20. That was after their 34 that they had in round 1. What can be done here? Not as good a run for the Rojo Rollers, 19.
Okay, my team's got to be coming up soon. Come on, Glaciers. Need you to get into first place here.
Gliding Glaciers and Indigo Stars. They're going to need some mammoth scores here to climb up the order.
Damn. Indigo.
And that's enough to not only set a Marble League record, but the Indigo Stars are going to capture gold.
Wow.
Prescient indeed, talking about big totals. And that's enough for the Indigo Stars to dethrone the Raspberry Racers and capture their
5th
gold.
and we're Speeders.
Racers
10th.
Silver.
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow captures bronze.
So I think it's based off of medals. So at the end of this video, when we ever get to the end of it, over a course of days, it'll be whoever's got the most medals, and you'll get a free sub if you beat my teams.
Raspberry Racers, that is their 6th silver medal in their Marble League careers as well.
Yep.
And so, end of the first event. Naturally, that is where the scores shake out. Just one team yet to score a point, and that is the Green Ducks, the hosts, struggling down there in 14th, but still a long way to go, and we hope that you will join us throughout. Click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time here in the Marble League.
Balancing.
An old favorite moves us on to round 2 of the 2021 Marble League, hosted by the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Welcome to a test of precision.
This bro though can be found can be found somewhere.
It's an event that has been in quite a few Marble Leagues over times. In fact, 4 different teams have 2 medals to their name in this very event. And you can see that specter of the wave back behind them. If you want to make some redemption happen, you're going to have to do it literally in the shadow of that wave. The red attendants will give us an example here. Several will splay off the sides. The goal is to keep down that red center line and end up in the green for a tidy 130 points. All of the distance totals will be added together, and there is how it will shake out for the end results. And look at the crowd. Half of them probably eyes on that trophy there the first time they see it. When you see it in person, it is pretty stunning. The Indigo Stars, the winner of the last event, are not going to win this event. Oh boy, that was paltry from the get-go.
I'll just fucking fall off.
Collisions in there. You wonder if they got all of their energy out in the win of that last event. Didn't have any in the tank now.
Oh, you got one that survived.
Raspberry Racers are going to take one all
289 points. Damn.
A 53 and a 23 in there as well. And that is the early mark to beat. 16 runs that we will see here. This one is the 3rd. Mellow Yellow now. Drops it off to the side.
Mellow yellow, not so good compared to raspberry.
218 is the total for a team that was actually runner-up back in the balance in 2016's Marble League. That was their top finish overall. Thunderbolts are going to take one square down the middle and drop into the 132 off to the.
It seems really hard to get more than one down there.
Got a fine run down to 72, good enough provisionally for second place. Thunderbolts have never medaled in balancing. They are a team that is hoping.
All right, Glaciers, let's go.
On their 2020 finish in the Marble League of just 13.
Oh, fuck.
Is hoping to have a great finish. They weren't here last year, and that's the Gliding Glaciers.
A lot of them made it past halfway, though.
Finisher,
but damn.
If you get a 274, that's good enough provisionally for second place. The Shining Swarm up now.
Glaciers got, wow.
Just past the midway point for a 206.2, fell off before they reached 50. Next up, the O-Rangers. A team that we usually think of as speed-bound, not so much precision, and it shows with a 188. Already nearing the halfway point of this entire event. Oh, we get some competing chants echoing back and forth through the stadium. The fans are getting into this. Next up, the Hazers. They come out 3 to the far side. Tiptoeing down on the near will lead to a 1.
Wow.
And the Hazers
that's a lot of points.
To the top spot with 329. That was just perched on the precipice of falling off. But the Hazers held it together. And with half the field gone, they sit atop the leaderboard by a sizable margin. Next up, the Minty Maniacs. Winner of this event in the Hubalino tournament back in 2018. And it's slow and steady.
Oh, he didn't make it. I thought he was going to make it.
They fall off, and that is only good enough for fifth. Look at the 28 that fell off instantly to the far side. 46 was not too much better. All three teams that medaled in the
Savage Speeders
of the wave in this Marble League.
Let's go. Just fly across all together.
Doing well. Let's see what the Savage Speeders can do. Disaster at the start, but they try to claw it back.
2 did suck.
Done. 230 is middle of the pack as well in 6th. So many strategies that you can adopt in this balancing, and you'll see teams try several different ones. Momo is great working together, but how well will it go in this one? Oh, just barely making it to the green. And what do the points totals work out to? 285. That puts them provisionally in the bronze position.
I think the speeders are already like out of here. I need my Glaciers to fucking carry me carry me up first.
It doesn't always work once the gate goes up and you are released down the roll.
Did yellow go yet for the second round?
The Rojo Rollers all go to the far side.
We haven't. None of our teams went second yet, right? It said speeders. Okay. I think it's going backwards, back from the bottom to the top.
In how they had squared on the other side of that gate, it's tough to tell. But when you see them all go to one side, that's something the coach is going to have to think about. The Limers don't have that problem. They fall to each side, but a 267 only lifts them up to 6th. Now the Crazy Cat's Eyes, the home team and former bronze medalists back in 2019 in this event. But they have little to cheer about for a 12th place and a 202. Well, the Wave is trying to keep some energy in the stadium, but now with just a couple of runs to go, we are already seeing guaranteed medalists here, and the Chocolatiers lose 3 at the beginning. They can't hold 1 to the end.
Oh, you know, I think we only go once. So we did go already. There's 16 teams. I thought that it said that everyone goes twice.
And that 329, by the way, is guaranteed no worse than a silver medal. It's all up to the run of the Green Ducks right now. 16 of 16. The Ducks are away. They bump into each other. 3 hold on. Now 2.
Oh, wow, dude. They almost got 3.
Were it not for that one just shy of 50, it is enough. 405. The Green Ducks have gold in the balance.
Wow, dude.
They were bronze medal in the friendly round, but a 4:05 clears the field handily.
You got damn. You got another
Hazers
medal.
Get silver.
Raspberry, pretty
Raspberry Racers
consistent
get
team.
bronze. Talk about leaving it right to the end. The Green Ducks get it done. And for the Green Ducks, who finished just 12th in the Marble League last year.
He's actually got little medals for them. That's pretty funny.
Entire, still illustrious careers. They finished second back in 2019. That was their first outing in any Marble League. And what does that do to the overall standings as we watch them shoot from the bottom of the order, 0 points all the way up to third place? Raspberry Racers take the top spot. Hazers jump 6 into second, but it is still anybody's championship.
Where's Glaciers?
Energy high in the stadium.
Fifth?
It will continue on to the next event, where we hope to see you if you click that subscribe button and join us next time.
1 and 7. Yeah. 5-meter sprint. Is that the relay?
Arguably the fastest event in all of the Marble League events that we will see during this tournament. The 5-meter sprint awaits our competitors after 2 different winners to start the Marble League in 2021. Only the Raspberry Racers have appeared on the podium both times, but never for gold. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Indigo Stars won the wave, Green Ducks won the balancing, but who will
There's
capture
16
this
events.
6-second
We're only on the
blast
third one.
down the course, as we see the attendance from the Crazy Cat's Eyes giving us an example. Some can be quicker out of the gate, some can be more hesitant, like we saw down on the bottom lane.
Oh, this is one marble,
much slower path
not a
across
relay.
this finish line with wonderful slow-mo shots into that sandy area that catches you and hopefully stops you from smashing against that back wall. If you come across the line first, I don't think you'll mind, but some worry a bit too much about the landing rather than how they get there. Mellow Yellow, Hazers, Savage Speeders, and the Green
Speeders,
Ducks
go.
And it's the Ducks that get away cleanly, and best of anybody, they're going to hold it wire to wire all the way
Damn,
across
dude.
the line.
I got
6:02.
third.
No, that comes down 5:9:06, and that's a new Marble
Fourth.
League record in the first run of the day. Billy
Dude, Ducks.
smashes it.
Bringing out big
14
guns.
thousandths of a second.
All right, Glaciers, let's go.
And just
Iceberg.
like that, we're on to the next one. Oh, disastrous start for Raspberry Racers on the top lane. Down on the bottom, clean as can be.
Okay,
Shining
I'll take
Swarm
second. Let's go, okay.
streaking across, and that's a dead heat for second place. It's stretched a bit at the line.
Razzie got
Iceberg's gonna
fucked.
across. Shining Swarm, though, get the win, 5:9:25. Remember, top 2 advance, then it gets sorted by time. Chocolatiers, Minty Maniacs, Thunderbolts, and the Limers. Chocolatiers and the Thunderbolts, best of all of them out of the lane. Thunderbolts stretching it 3 lengths across the line. And what's the time on this one? 5:9:16. Boy, getting very near to that Marble League record in all
So the
of
top 2
so far.
marbles of every round go into another
Once we
round.
get past the heats, I don't know. Crazy Cat's Eyes, Indigo Stars, Momo and Rojo.
So I already lost Savage Speeders and you
Crazy
lost
Cat's
Raspberry.
Eyes getting the lead, and this will be a popular heat win in front of the home crowd. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be even more popular. By 5,000ths of a second, Green Eye has beaten the Marble League record. You knew the Crazy Cat's Eyes would be a favorite in this event after Marbula 1, and it's paying off so far. The rest of the team's just watching in awe. The speed that was put down here, and the entire top 5 of last year's event are out already. That event, by the way, last year.
Dude, how many marbles do you think this guy has? All right, Glaciers, let's go.
Next up,
First, let's go.
Thunderbolts, Green Ducks, and Momo. Down we come here in this
Go, 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 go,
semifinal. This is
go,
gonna be
go.
a
Fuck
closer one.
yeah.
Across the
Fuck
line it
yeah.
comes. And was that Iceberg again? Yes. It's a photo finish for second place, though, between Momo and Billy. And it is Momo. 33,000ths of a second behind Iceberg of the Gliding Glaciers. They will advance. Comes at you very quickly. Shining Swarm, Crazy Cat's Eyes, Chocolatiers, and Mellow Yellow. Chocolatiers fired out of a cannon at the start. Is anybody going to be able to catch him? It's going to be closer at the line, but the answer
I think
is
you just
no.
got eliminated from this event.
Crazy Cat's Eyes will advance, however. Oh, wait a
Yep.
minute.
Wow.
Chocolatiers have done it again, and this is a demolishing of the record by taking off another 100th. Oh boy, the Marble League record is not safe from anyone. We've seen so many marbles reset it, and the best part is we may not be done, and there are medals at stake. And that was a great run from Crazy Cat's Eyes as well.
We'll do 4
Take a
events.
look at the
Once the
bottom
4th event's
order,
over,
those
then we'll play
have
games.
Not moved on. Just 8,000ths between Shining Sword.
That'll be
and
1/4
Yellow,
of the
and several others
tournament.
So close to swapping positions or even advancing.
It'll be a 4-day event for us.
All right, the final. Momo, Gliding Glaciers, Crazy Cat's Eyes, and the Chocolatiers. Crazy Cat's Eyes.
Oh
off to a
no,
great start.
Cat's
Chocolatiers
Eyes
balancing out.
flying.
Gliding Glaciers are getting past now on the top lane. It's the
Damn.
Crazy Cat's Eyes.
I think we got
Win
bronze.
gold.
I'll take a bronze. We at least got medal.
And why not? Another Marble League record. 2 times
Dude,
it has been reset.
Green marbles are just
by
fast,
Green
man.
The Crazy Cat's Eyes finally break that host curse, at least for an event, and win the 5-meter sprint.
All right, at least finally got a team that got a
What
medal.
dominant performance, by the way, from Green Eye. Definitely the best event back in 2019. For this very marble, got bronze once before, never a gold medal, but this time it's coming home to the Crazy Cat's Eyes. And as many of you may know, by the way, there is a Marble League game coming in fall 2021. It'll have all the competitors and events from this year's Marble League. You can support us by making this possible by donating to our campaign with Big Head Games on Indiegogo. More info in the video description. Momo brings home the silver. Iceberg brings home the bronze to the Gliding Glaciers, who will gladly accept that one. You caught your breath yet, by the way? Let's see what happens in the overall standings. Oh, and what a jump. 7 for Team Momo, tied with the Gliding Glaciers up top. Raspberry Racers dropped to 3rd, tied with the Hazers. Everybody's still so bunched up as we get ready for the next event, the Funnel Endurance.
Okay, funnel endurance. We know this one. Commercials are so loud.
Sometimes the sheer complexity of competition in the Marble League can leave one spinning.
Play their game.
In this
I think it's a
case,
phone
the
game.
Funnel Endurance, that's kind of the point. The goal
This
is
is allowed,
to stay
no.
in the funnels the longest. The marble that could bring home a gold medal. As we work our way still in the early part of the Marble League, I'm Greg Woods. Thank you so much for joining us. You see the team standings right now, and it's knotted close. 37 up top between Momo and Gliding Glaciers. It just keeps going down like that. A point or two here or there is going to make all the difference by the time we reach the final event and crown an overall champion. But individual runs, those are up for grabs in the meantime, as we see the Crazy Cat's Eyes attendance demonstrate this new course, very similar to ones that we have had in the past. And we talk about the past in funnel endurance and funnel racing, if you will. This event has been in so many iterations of the Marble League, whether it's the friendly rounds or the qualifiers or the showdowns, on and on and on. As a result, you have many marble teams that have a great number of runs under their belt. They have so much experience in this event, it can make a huge difference for their strategy and execution. As we see, we're not passing near a black hole and things are getting a little crazy from a different perspective. These black hole funnels are the end part of the course, and this is sped up footage. As we see our final finisher, and just 3 of them down in there. Apparently one of them got stuck. The blue attendant must be hiding under one of those black holes. Reach the singularity, perhaps, and we'll go no further. Well, I digress. We get ready for Group A in this competition. Always interesting to see these early movements and who can position themselves well at the start of this event. We drop on through, and Frost from the Gliding Glaciers is holding on fairly well up there. Savage Speeders are dropping through quickly with Wizzy. That's a team that has done very well in these events over time. A 3-marble race up top. That changes now, and it's Rojo Dos from the Rojo Rollers. Standing strong and now loses that top spot. Remember, staying in the longest. We have 3 that have dropped down into those intermediate blue funnels, new additions for this course. in
Savage
Marble
Speeders down there.
Green. And it looks like Minty Drizzle from Minty Maniacs has taken the lead. Minty Maniacs, they have placed in this event on the podium several times over the years.
Crap, that's Glaciers right there, isn't it? In last.
Now we've
Someone
got
bumped me.
5
No.
marbles in the first blue funnel. We already have somebody dropping through down at the bottom. Is that Frost from the Gliding Glaciers? The lead has completely evaporated. Rojo Dos fights back.
Oh, I
Taking
got
the top
smacked.
spot in the first
Bump me
of the
again.
blues.
Bump me
Now
again.
it comes down into the second. We already have somebody, that is Frost, I believe, in that second of 3 green funnels.
My team
Minty
suck at
Maniacs
this
fighting
event.
now. They're in second
Oh.
place as they drop on through and take that very oblong pathway, and they get a collision partially hidden by the blue funnel that definitely changes their momentum. You really see shoulders and elbows out in an event like this, and sometimes that can make some friendships a bit frayed. Yelly from Mellow
Oh,
Yellow
everyone's
has fallen into
right around the
dubious
hole.
spot of last place, threatening to drop on through and finish first. That may not happen though, with much
Speeders
contact.
hanging in there this time.
In the bottom, no, it will. Yelly comes
Oh.
through 139.14. Clock continues to tick.
Raspberry
Slow
fall.
to a
Raspberry
crawl are
fall.
The top 3 and the top 1.
That's a
were
mint,
the
right?
Savage
Okay, good.
Speeders. They now are in the catbird seat to potentially win this event. At least win this
Oh.
group, however.
Come on, Speeders. Survive it for us.
Oh, Frost ended up finishing 6th. Bingo from the
No.
Line. It's a 2-marble race. Savage Speeders lose it in 3rd. Momo had a chance for a second, but it does swing back to Rojo Dos of the Rojo Rollers here in heat number 1. 2:03.22 for Rojo Dos in Group A. As now we prepare for Group B. They've seen the times to beat. And we now have a couple of captains in this lineup as well. Shiny from the Shining Swarm is one of them, and Kinnoan from the O-Rangers is another. The O-Rangers, that's another team that they have placed in pretty much every podium spot that you could in
the top
final
4
events
go
over
on.
the years. And several marbles dropping through extremely quickly. Shock from the Thunderbolts is now threatening to fall on through, and does. Last place. Up top, it is the O-Rangers. The captain doing what must be done to bring this one home. Foggy from the Hazers was side by side and then left.
It goes. It goes.
Resi from the
by
Raspberry
points, I
Racers now
think.
circling that opening along with
Medals matter too, but points
the
I think is the
O-Rangers, who
biggest
now drop
thing.
on through. They have lost the lead. Resi doing a superb job.
We're not gonna
Funnel,
decide.
orange funnel.
We won't know the
Finding
who
the
wins
only
until
one in the blue
we finish the whole
to do it.
video,
As the O-Rangers circling through at a perilous rate.
which we're not gonna do today.
They fall on down to the second of the blue funnels. 4 or more into the black hole funnels of the green. Oh, and coming through, I believe that's Shiny from the Shining Swarm. Not where they wanted to be. The Rangers taking that very wide line, trying to hold
Raspberries,
second place
though,
and
look at
hoping
it, just
maybe for some
won't
collisions
fucking fall.
after Resi comes down another funnel.
They're all in
Six.
they're all in the
Circle
second
the
last
middle.
funnel
The
before he
Greens
falls
have
down.
a
What the
dozen
fuck,
now.
dude?
Dropping on through was that
Raspberries be
from the
cheating, man.
Chocolatiers, I believe. Resi holds the top spot. Everybody fitting within this frame. 3, 4 marbles down in that bottom one. Who's gonna fall through first? Trying desperately to avoid being dead last. And that one will go to the Hazers. Ducky from the Green Duck Shiny comes through next in 6th. Resi still holding on to that top spot. The O-Rangers trying to keep it wide if they can, but they get suckered to the middle and nearly fall on through. They do now. And it's a 2-marble race between the Thunderbolts as they take second place. And now we have to watch the time. 2:03.22 was the first time in Group A. And look at the masterful job. This is otherworldly from Resi. The Raspberry Racers are playing for time right now because they know they've won the
I
group.
wonder what. I wonder if they're gonna get a new
This
record.
isn't going to be close. New course, so of course difficult to compare to times in previous years.
Oh, yeah.
This
Different.
performance, not putting a single foot wrong. 2:35.68. That is unreal. 36 seconds is the gap between
Disgusting.
first and second. So the bottom 8 are eliminated. Bingo down to Yelly.
I've
And the top 8
oh.
will move on to the
So it's
final.
Savage. I have a Savage Speeder, and you have a
Here was the
Raspberry.
Savage Speeders moment when things were looking so promising for them farther up the course. A team that had won this event in 2019. Finals are now coming up. They give a slight break in between so that everybody can catch their breath, because this is definitely an endurance race. It lives up to the name for sure. Especially when you see that 2:35.68. Is anybody going to get near that this time? As we drop on through and chase the goal.
No, Savage Speeders.
Rangers, Raspberry Racers, Chocolatiers. all
Stop
up top.
falling.
It's the
Dude.
Rangers and the Raspberry Racers once again in the top of the field. Speed's really picking up through those orange funnels once they start to get down to the point of no return and dropping on through. Already now 2 takers into the blue funnels. And is that Resi? Resi has plummeted on through. If so, that is a huge fall from grace. The Rangers are also now
Come on,
in
Speeder.
effective 3rd place. The
Get bumped to the
Thunderbolts have
outside.
taken
Get bumped to the
lead.
outside.
That is surprising given the results that we've seen.
Get bumped to the
Perhaps Resi
outside.
just exerted a bit too
Nope.
much. Possibly too much showboating there at the end.
Oh, that's not good.
Trying to go for a record that really is not going to mean that much if gold, or for that matter silver or bronze, escapes them. Chocolatiers holding that top spot. Very widest possible angle in the last of the blue funnels. Raspberry Racers falling down into the middle of the greens. They'll also be joined by the Rangers amongst others down there.
Let's go, Speeders. Come on. Get bumped. Get bumped. Yes. No. No.
In the second run of the 2 heats. We're already down to a minute and a half passed on the clock, and nearly everybody is in the second to last funnel. Chocolatiers finally join them in that middle of the 3.
Oh my god. I
And
might
now
just
the
fall
Thunderbolts,
already.
who had taken the lead, they are threatening to drop on through first, along with Team Momo. Raspberry Racers are going to join them. The Rangers. Momo. Shoulder to shoulder.
looking like-
with quite a few down there.
Oh, I just got
Chocolatiers are up
bumped
top along
bad.
with the Rojo Rollers. Those 2 may be fighting for the win. Oh, and look at the chaos down here. It's a traffic jam in the final funnel. Chocolatiers
Come on,
set
Speeder,
well
Speeder.
on
No,
the
no,
wide
no,
arc. If they can
no.
avoid
Bump me.
collisions, then they don't.
Fuck.
Can they keep it going? Thunderbolts
Dude,
fall on through.
Raspberry was the first one
are
down
still
here. What the
holding it wide
fuck?
along with
How?
Chocolatiers. This is going to be for gold and silver. Who will blink first? Chocolatiers win
Oh.
gold.
Dude, how did you
Resi
pull that back?
Did the blinking. And it's a great recovery. What was looking so strong at the top of the course fell apart in the middle. But a fantastic final flight of funnels gives Resi a decent finish.
All right, let's watch another event. I'm into this. I need another event. Plus, I think it's gonna be like a new event that we haven't seen
The long
yet.
jump. And I know it's in their name, but isn't victory sweet? Resi and Rojo Dos fill out the podium. Rojo Dos, that's Rojo Roller's first medal since 2016 high jump. Going back in the record books here. And teams are happy to do it. Beneath this beautiful cauldron, Mocha from the Chocolatiers wins over Resi and Rojo Dos from Raspberry Racers and Rojo Rollers. Shock from the Thunderbolts just missed out on the podium. What does this do to the standings as they cycle their way up through?
Raspberry Racers are
have
back in
jumped 2 up to
first.
first and now have a lead over Momo and the Gliding Glaciers. Thunderbolts in 4th. Chocolatiers jump 7 to 5th.
Looking grim for
Our
me
Patreon
so
Tally
far.
Pike wants to say
in the
happy
beginning
birthday to EJ. Congratulations for your 9th birthday. We hope to
Raspberry's
see you
really
back here
good.
for our next event, the 5-meter relay. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh, now it's the relay one. All right.
4
I will.
events now
Oops.
in this year's
You want to keep going with this, or you want to? Should I play games? 6? You want to do 6 events? Okay.
Marble League, and thus far we've had 2 for individual marbles and 2 for team events. We've had feats of strength, we've had feats of precision and of speed, but this traditionally combines both teamwork and that element of speed together in the 5-meter relay. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Raspberry Racers lead Team Momo and the Gliding Glaciers. Thunderbolts and Chocolatiers have been making plenty of moves farther back in the field, but this particular event requires teams to work together in a way that we have not seen in quite the same way. As the attendants give us a prime example of the relay race, you'll notice that any one marble cannot win or lose this race earlier up on the course. Sometimes that anchor leg can make all the difference, but it's the handoffs that can make or break your run in the possible end result. If you're clean on the handoffs, then you will be a bit quicker down the course in your hunt for that. No, not the psychedelic glowing pyramid back there. I'm talking about that trophy for the Marble League. As we get ready for the first run of the day. Chocolatiers, Limers, Indigo Stars,
All right, Speeders.
defending champions, the Savage Speeders.
Good start.
Savage Speeders get off to a half-length lead.
Go, go, go.
This third handoff into the anchor leg.
Nice.
And the Savage Speeders will cruise across.
Go Speeders, man. Destroyed.
Indigo Stars were close behind. But ultimately could not hang with them. They still are in the transfer spot. Top 2 will move on. Shining Swarm, Raspberry Racers, Minty
Glaciers.
Maniacs, and the Gliding Glaciers.
Oh,
Shining
damn.
Swarm up top with a huge
Oh,
lead.
my.
Minty Maniacs
Glaciers let me
have a
down.
solid second place, and both of those will advance.
Would Raspberry get second?
Necessarily mean too much if you're in the top 2.
Oh, no.
These heats. If you're in the bottom 2 facing
We
elimination,
both
then
lost
that
the team
is where
already.
you set your order in the bottom part of the standings. But the Shining Swarm and the Minty Maniacs will move on. Green Ducks, Thunderbolts, Hazers, and the Crazy Cat's Eyes. And it's the home team with a lead. Yellow Eye through the second handoff. Into the final. Can they hold on? They will. And the Thunderbolts will take second. Look at how far behind the Thunderbolts were through that handoff. And then a wonderful transfer there. Almost getting up there with Crazy Cat's Eyes. Nobody near that Marble League record, 7-9-1-8. Maybe saving that for the finals. Rojo
All right,
Rollers,
you see
Rangers,
Yellow get
Momo
fucked.
and Mellow Yellow. It's Mellow Yellow with the lead through the first handoff, but
Go,
Momo
go.
now takes it through the bottom part of the course. Oh, Rangers speed past them.
Damn,
and
what
beat them
happened?
across the line.
Yellow just fucking put the brakes on at the very end there.
And we'll move on. The Rangers
Forgot to remove the
defending
brakes.
silver medalists in this event. They were third in this year's friendly. And they continue the strong form. 9th through 16th. As we said, based on...
Can you imagine if you accidentally fall
the rest
in
down
this
there.
room? Like, if you accidentally like fall over in this
As for
room,
everybody else.
all the marbles are gonna get
The
like...
semifinals. 2 runs. Top 2 will advance from there.
Just from you hitting the floor. You don't even have to hit the
Maniacs,
marbles.
Crazy Cat's Eyes,
But just
Savage
hitting the
Speeders,
floor, I'm pretty
and
sure that all the
Team Momo.
marbles will jump up in there.
Speeders quick out of the gate. Team Momo down
Speeders.
on the bottom was hanging with
Speeders.
them for a while. Speeders still stretching it through the final.
Go, 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 go,
handoff.
go, go.
Can they be caught?
Yeah.
No. And it will be the Speeders and Momo that will make it to the final. Just a length apart between them. Minty Maniacs gave it a nice try up top there. And the home team, Crazy Cat's Eyes, just misses out on transferring in 4th place in this heat. Thunderbolts, Indigo Stars, Shining Swarm, and the O'Rangers. Thunderbolts, wonderful out of the gate. O'Rangers down in the bottom. They take the lead, and now they fall dead last. Thunderbolts and Indigo Stars are going to race to the line. This may be a photo finish. Oh, look at that. Indigo Stars get it over the Shining Swarm. The top 3 separated by just 66 thousandths of a second. Thunderbolts coming oh so close. Thunderbolts, Minty Maniacs, Crazy Cat's Eyes, and the O'Rangers are those next 4 that will not advance as we get ready for the final. We've got 3-time gold
All
medalists.
right,
The only
Speeders,
team,
come
in
on.
fact, to win this event
Last
more than
round.
once in the Savage Speeders. And they are definitely the odds-on favorite with some superb performances in the heats here. But watch out for Team Momo, Indigo Stars, and Shining Swarm. Indigo Stars get the better jump. Savage
Come on,
Speeders
come on,
are dead
come on.
last here. Momo up top.
Go, 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 go.
Speeders. Across the line, it's another gold medal. Moments of doubt,
I finally got a medal.
and instead
We got a goal
more
and at that.
perfection. 8.3 flat, and the Savage Speeders are
Dude, that third handoff
medalists
was
in
amazing.
5 years of this event. Team Momo gets the silver, Shining Swarm gets the bronze. Shining Swarm, in doing that, by the way, that's their first Marble League medal in some 4 years. You got to go back to 2017 to the infamous fidget spinner collision.
But he's been doing this for a long time.
No, they're not listening to me. They're
Talking
celebrating. Up on
talking
the
about
podium.
2017.
Reminder, there are also new perks for the game. You can become a super fan and get your marble in the stands of your favorite team. Talk about that new game coming out. Click the link down below in the video's description. Go support us on Indiegogo. 25 points to the Savage Speeders, and they saved their best run for last. It wasn't the best of the entire day. We did get some low 8s, namely out of the Shining Swarm there. But that was pretty darn good. What does this do to the overall standings? Savage Speeders shoot their way up 9 spots just off the podium. Momo jumps up 7 points clear of the Raspberry Racers to take P1.
4th and 7th.
In 3rd. Patreon shout out, by the way, from Dennis, who says, Alyssa, I love you. Aw. Next event, jousting. Be here, subscribe for more, and we'll see you then.
Jousting. Oh, that sounds interesting. We're gonna run into each other? Is that what it is? So many ads. So let's be real. Are you still cheering for Mellow Yellow, or are you just like full blown Raspberry right now? Are you doing both? Okay. Mellow's like doing pretty bad.
In the tilts of jousting today, the 3rd duo event in Marble League history, as we get ready for the Marble League version of jousting. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. The duo events, meaning just 2 marbles, compete per team in this one, so you have to choose your partnership wisely.
It's
The
2v2.
goal is to streak toward each other, not too dissimilar from the classic version of jousting, and push that center ball bearing as far into the opposite team's territory as you can. So you see the yellow pupils in that one dislodge the ball toward the left, toward the green pupils. 4.8 the score, or the distance in that one. A knockout.
Oh, my teams are fighting each other. That sucks. Raspberry against Limers and Mellow Yellow against Green Ducks.
Tournament style format with a 3rd place match awaits. As we get ready for Crazy Cat's Eyes and Rojo Rollers, 2 captains on these teams, 1 apiece.
Oh, that ball didn't go that far.
Right toward Rojo Rollers, that means Crazy Cat's Eyes are going to get the win. That was a very solid impact. Very also similar launch backward after the collision for a couple of those marbles. It's all about reading your opponents as you come down that ramp. Speedy and rapid participated in.
Who do I vote for? I like both.
Every duo
I don't care.
as a pair together.
Damn, speeders.
Chasing the ball bearing. Try to give it that extra nudge. Not going to get there in time. 6.2 Savage Speeders.
Glaciers couldn't hold.
Look at that. Up the ramp, Speedy went, and then decided, wait, I'm going to have a chance at this. Tried to get over there to advance it farther than 6.2. That ball bearing being pulled over to the side. Unable to do it. Oh, Rangers and Shining Swarm now. That ball
Wow.
didn't move. That was a tie. We're going to have to do that again. Shining Swarm, bronze medalists in the last event.
Oranges.
5-meter relay. And they are going to be on the wrong end of this one. 4.1
O-Rangers.
to the O-Rangers. Mandarin and Tangerine. And look at that.
Did he hit it? It just
strategy
get bodied by
we
the
saw from Savage
by the big
Speeders going
marble?
up the ramp,
Oh no, he whiffed.
anticipating
Oh
where
no, he
that
did hit
ball
it, but it
bearing
didn't go
should
anywhere.
Unfortunately, it never deviated from the center line. Otherwise, that would have been a pretty good idea. the Hazers, and the Minty Maniacs. No captains in this one, but a decent result for the Hazers. Watching timing from above, you get a good sense of which pair reaches that center ball first, and then also the angles from it. You're watching the team from the other side. Are they moving slightly to your left or to your right? And how are you going to counter it? And that was countered beautifully.
Damn,
Another
Melio.
8.1
Fuck that
over
ball
million.
up.
And look at the teamwork. You see them end up in the same section of sand. That is because of how solidly they impacted that ball bearing. Chocolatiers and Thunderbolts. You notice Fudge up there in the lineup. First time ever in the Marble League for Fudge. And Chocolatiers are going to get a win because of it.
It's like
Thunder and
Thunderbolts
Lightning trying to team
got
up on the
fucking
other
like
side.
dizzy from the
Initially
impact. It was,
attempted to chase down after that initial impact. It was backspin rather than moving up the ramp that kept Lightning on the table. Down it goes. Doesn't have to be by much. You're just trying to get the win and advance to the next round. Chocolatiers, winners of the Funnel Endurance, of course, taking home a gold medal there. Raspberry Racers and the Limers throw back to the fruit circuit. Down they come, and that's going to be a
Hi.
Good chance to see some
Redo.
different marbles compete in these duo events.
Rizzy and
Here's
Rozzy.
line from the Limers. Take two. There's that
Damn.
waiting for somebody to connect, and for the Raspberry Racers, it happens, and they get the win. 4.0.
Rozzy out of nowhere, he comes back and punches
Another
it.
one of those ramp ascensions. Come back down and just
Boom.
get the kiss there. Team Momo and Indigo Stars, including Montoya for Indigo. And Montoya will have another go on this one. Momo and Momo on the other side. Indigo Stars, our gold
I love yellow
medalists
so
from the
far.
Wave, the very
Had the
first
most.
event.
Oh, I was
Team
gonna say had the
Momo,
most
they
strength.
also get that connection. Now they've seen it happen.
Yeah, but I still got a team
Clean
on
ascent up the
so
ramp,
far. Speeders are still in it.
but just enough to gather one's bearings. No pun intended.
It's elimination, so
Go
it
for
keeps
make that
going
extra strike.
until you lose. Until there's one team standing.
Momo are silver medalists from the 5-meter sprint. We see 9th through 16th, those who are eliminated. And the marbles roll on to the second round. We'll have the home team, the Crazy
If both of your
Cats
teams win, they're gonna fight
won
each
that
other
5-meter sprint with
in this
Reno
next round.
back up in the blocks. The two best Marbula 1
All right,
teams
Savage
right
Speeders,
here.
let's do
Two
it.
captains
Come
in the
on,
room as
knock it.
well.
Yeah.
Red Eye and Yellow Eye.
Bam.
We're going to suffer the defeat.
9.9. That's the
Even though
most
they
so
reached
far,
the
I
ball
think.
bearing first. Look at the Savage Speeders using the same strategy as they had in the first round. Look at how dead center that is. Right down the center line. Just to give perhaps a bit more energy to that ball bearing. Every millimeter counts, as we've seen in those standings. That was a great performance there. Teams are starting to figure this out. Of course, it's the first time that this event has been in the Marble League, as the Hazers and Rangers are going to joust to a tie. So we'll do it again. Take two. Down they come. They all glance off to the side.
Oh,
Look at it
just
going
barely.
back to center, and it's going to stay just on the
right
side of the
side.
Rangers. The Hazers will get the win, but only just. Look at the direction that it's taking here, heading off toward 2 o'clock from this angle, and then it starts to just sashay back to the middle. Slow-mo would have taken way too long to go through the whole thing. Chocolatiers and Mellow Yellow coming in now. Oh, look at this. We've got dueling impacts from both sides.
Damn.
Despite the Chocolatiers having won
Yellow,
right up against
dude.
it will go
Yellow
the way
comes
of
back
Mellow
and
Yellow.
saves
Look
it.
at how high up the
From
ramp.
Chocolatiers pushing it back.
Yellow that went all the way up there and came back down, didn't move the ball bearing all that much. Chocolatiers at that point were kind of on the back foot. Didn't have the strength to send it the other direction. This is very interesting as we progress through this tournament. Raspberry Racers and Momo now. We'll just send it quivering.
Momo and Momomo.
Rejoust. And this time, Momo
Oh.
sends it well into the territory. It tries to curl back, but it's not going to stay there. You know, I neglected to mention, Momo also getting a silver in the 5-meter sprint. They've got 2 silvers this year, so I think I shorted him one when I first said, oh, they're just the 5-meter relay silver medalists. This time they're working on the medal in jousting.
Now you just gotta make it to finals. If speeders make it to finals, then we'll fight.
Taking a look farther up the order now. 5th through 8th is set. Of course, looking at furthest round, then most ties in the losing round. Margin of loss to determine the tie breaks. 4 remain. The Savage Speeders
Right.
and the Hazers are 2 of
The
them.
Hazers
The
got
Hazers,
lucky.
silver
They're not
medalists, back
strong
in
like the
balance,
speeders
at
are.
number 2.
We're gonna shove it all the way to the other side.
Are they feeling the bruises yet? There's a lot of heavy
Fuck.
impacts. Oh, and that one actually sends the ball bearing to the near side for the first time in a while. Maybe the first time this entire games. I'm not sure on that one, but either way, the Hazers will actually get the win on this one. And the Savage Speeders' fantastic run, which goes back a full event beyond this one, is going to come to an end. At least
Fuck the
for
Hazers.
this round.
Fuck
They
you
will
guys.
make it, of course, to the medal round to determine the bronze. Mellow Yellow and Team Momo here.
Oh my god, really?
Or will it stop on the table?
Why did the
No.
fucking why did Yellow have to win?
Is 5.1. More great teamwork from Mellow Yellow. Of course, they ended up in slightly different areas of the sand this time, unlike the last time.
Going for gold. You got one more round. You at least got silver, no matter what. At least
Our
silver.
finals are set. We begin with
Oh,
the bronze
there's.
match.
Oh, I can go for bronze.
Momo and the Savage Speeders.
Come on, bronze.
Down they come, and a great impact sends it in the direction of the Savage Speeders. Is it going to come back? No, it won't. Team Momo have their 3rd medal of these games, and it's
You
their
blew
first
it.
bronze of 2021. Just getting the angles right, saving up the energy, but now for the gold. Hazers and Mellow Yellow. Neither one's won a gold so far in these games, and it's going to be a resounding victory for the Hazers. 11.2.
Wow.
They got there almost at the same time, but the Hazers beating Mellow Yellow at their
Okay,
own game.
I guess
They
it's
kept
okay
the
that I
formation
lost
tight. They
to the
imparted as
Hazers.
much energy as they
The Hazers
possibly
won it
could
all,
in
so.
just the right direction to send Mellow Yellow flying into the silver medal spot. It's the 2nd medal of these games for the Hazers. And overall, they are no strangers when it comes to medaling in the Marble League. In a good way, not messing with
Yeah,
it.
shut the fuck up.
They have done that sometimes for other teams' championship hopes, certainly. They've medaled in those. But this was a fantastic performance to outlast everybody else in a
Let's just see the
physical
standings,
event
okay?
in its Marble League debut. The Hazers
See the overall
are your
standings.
gold medalists in jousting. Mellow Yellow and Momo rounding out the podium in silver and bronze, respectively. This will shake up the order a bit. Hazers were well down in 11th place. They're going to vault all the way up to...
All right, Savage Speeders in 4th. Raspberry in 2nd. Damn. Speeders have a chance to catch up still, though. We're not even halfway through the tournament. You have 9th? Oh, Melly, yep, 9. Where's Glaciers? 11th. Oof. Glaciers got some work to do. But Speeders have a chance for sure. Speeders and... we gotta see some Raspberry failures here. Alright. Do we keep going or do we just stop? What do you want to do? Keep going?
The top
Alright.
2 remain where they are. The Savage Speeders are just 1 point behind the Hazers. Thunderbolts drop 2. As we give a shout out from our Patreons. Hi to Matt and Cullen from Derek.
I'm about to go get food. And just eat while we,
Chase
while we
that
watch
trophy
this.
and Marble League royalty continues. We hope you'll stay with us.
Hurdles.
If Event 6 of the 2021 Marble League did not leave you jumping for joy, well, fear not, because we run on to event number 7, the 5-meter hurdles. Hey, everybody. I'm Greg Woods. Our 3-time medalists, Team Momo, thus far in these games, sit atop the standings after getting another one, this one bronze, in the last event of
Can the hurdles
jousting.
fall?
They were silver in the event before that and 2 events before that as well. This one not a duo event, however, as we see demonstrated by the 4 pupils here in the land of the Crazy Cat's Eyes inside this gorgeous stadium, launching themselves over these hurdles, different than we've seen in the past. Going a long ways back there, not where you want to be. You want to be in the early part of that. This, the near 3-way photo finish.
I want to see the close-up of them
8-7-2-2.
jumping.
Let's see how that stacks up to professional competition once we get going in this event. Still, a lot of the Marble League left to go, however, so if your team maybe hasn't been running quite as well, perhaps this marks the turning point as we stretch.
All right, speeders and glaciers are both here, and raspberry.
Speeders in there, along with Iceberg, Ruzzy, and Shiny.
Fuck. Come on, I don't even know. Speeders, I guess.
Get up on the hydrant's back!
Speeders go.
Start here. Swifty losing a little ground through the middle.
Let's go.
Picking it back up at the end.
Nice, dude.
Across the line. We've got one up top. That's the gliding glacier.
Polar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man.
To make it
Hydros.
that hurdle. If you lose momentum anywhere on this course, things can get tough quickly. Of course,
Welcome, man.
Just heat number 1, where the top 2 advance in a similar style format to what we have run in previous 5-meter dash events.
Did not finish glaciers. Did they not finish? I missed it.
Much more difficult, where you have a lot of trouble.
That's all right. Speeders kind of need to carry me to not gift you a sub, so.
Rojo rollers and mellow yellow up here. Oh, a hard hit there for Rojo Dos, losing a bunch of ground there. Mocha also is off to a great start and is nearly going to be caught by Yellow Eye across the line. A slow time overall, however. Everybody took
So 2 advance. So I got speeders. I lost. Did raspberries qualify? Did they move on?
Time necessarily that makes you advance, but if you do not advance, well, then you are more likely to be placed lower based on your time. Oh, Green Ducks were off to a great start and then fell all the way to last.
Guess we'll find out.
Now it's the top lane there, second from the top. Oh, Rangers will get the win.
Did they? You have to finish top 2. You don't remember what place you finished?
Goose and Foggy. 8-8 on that one. Team Momo, Minty Maniacs, Indigo Stars, and the Limers. A nice jump by Sublime on the bottom, the captain of the Limers, being caught up top by Momo, but not caught enough. Sublime beats Momo to the line, and both of those 2 will advance. Minty Flav and Indy, the other 2 captains in this event, over the 9-second mark and out of the running. I think that hurts Indigo Stars a tiny bit more. They're sitting in 7th in the overall standings. Limers decently happy about that.
These are...
Not so much. Just missing the top 8. And then it goes...
Oops. Done wrong. These are people that got eliminated. But I'm the only team that did not finish. God damn it. So yellow didn't finish. So raspberry's still in.
From there, Iceberg, the only DNF out of our first set of runners.
Need to beat raspberry.
Giving the marbles a chance to catch their breath as they regroup at the top of the course to get ready for the next round. This will be semifinals. With semifinal A up first.
All right, come on, speeders.
Savage Speeders,
go.
Rangers, and Crazy Cat's
Oh, the hurdle fell over.
Hurdle number 1, but it's a
no.
dead heat up top and at the bottom. Momo will hold on.
Oh my God! What's going on?
Get second place over Crazy Cat's Eyes. Oh, that's a tough run for Swifty. Oh, the Rangers
kick him off the team, man.
Second behind Momo.
Dude, he smashed every hurdle. Disappointed, man. Why my marble?
And now, the second semifinal. Limers, Thunderbolts, Raspberry Racers, and Chocolatiers. It's Limers and the Chocolatiers ahead of the field. Easy victory for the 2 of them. Easy advancement. In fact, they can let off the throttle.
All right. All our teams suck in this event.
8-4-3-0 Mocha. Comes in next, a tenth of a second adrift. You know, hurdles represent a very different challenge than what we are used to in speed events. It's all about keeping your center of gravity very low while still getting over the hurdles. We've seen some marbles try to take it a little bit too low, and they end up porpoising and holding there. You see the times getting quicker for Crazy Cat's Eyes, but not quick enough. They'll finish in 5th, which is not the finish that they had hoped, but still a decent run for the home team. And you know, when I was glancing earlier, I saw Cleopatra smiling. And if you're the home team, that's always what you want. As we get ready for the final, O'Rangers, Limers, Momo, and the Chocolatiers. Momo quickest out of the gate. O'Rangers up top hanging with the Limers. This is going to be a huge
Dude,
win for Team
Momo
They're gonna come across
destroying.
the line with daylight behind
Is
them.
that a second gold?
The O'Rangers in second. And it's a photo finish for third. No uncertainty up front for the first two. Where does this go?
Ooh,
It'll be the Limers.
Limers.
Sublime captures bronze.
Congratulations to our podium finishers, the Limers, the O'Rangers, and the winners, Team Momo.
Team Momo captures the win and continues what has been a pretty dominant stretch in the last 5 events. 4 medals during that time. This one, Momo bringing it home. In addition to winning their first gold medal, Momo also set the fastest
We
time
tied.
of the entire
Savage and
event.
well, you probably got better time,
Sublime
but
getting the Limers their
we got
first
knocked out in the
podium
same stages.
for the team since 2018 snowboard cross. Momo, all 3 of the Triple Crown track events, the sprint, the relays, and the
Dang it, every time I hit
hurdles,
space,
staking a claim.
he does it over there. Let's see. Glacier's very bottom. I'm not expecting they're gonna have a rough time making a comeback. They're gonna have to like win a lot of events. Where's Speeders? Here we go, 8th. And where'd they put you? I beat Yellow, Raspberry. Damn, yeah, you're ahead of me by like a couple seconds at that time.
For the fastest
14
team
seconds to finish.
2021 Marble League. 8.169. Saving the best for last. It's all about strategy when you come to these. And with 25 points, well, they're not going to move up top. Their lead grows over the Raspberry Racers and the Savage Speeders.
Somehow we moved up. The right people won, dude. I moved up 1 spot. You stayed 2nd place. Or you just got more of a gap. Glaciers. Oh, God. What are we going to do about you guys? I feel like you're in the same boat with Mellow Yellow, though. They're like almost doubled the points behind. Oh.
Patron Aaron, loads of love from Scruff to his brother in all things life, marbles, and baking. From Carwin Bon Llewellyn. As we get ready for block pushing in the next event, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.
Ads. Alright, let me get a drink. And we'll start the next event. Block pushing.
If you ever find yourself metaphorically between a rock and a hard place, you may be the lead marble in block pushing. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods.
Why is
Something that
marbles
normally event
addicting
7
to watch?
Traditionally in the Marble League has rolled to event 8. Team Momo, 3 straight podiums entering this event, and they podiumed in block pushing last season. The Midnight Wisps are 3-time defending champions if you count the
Oh, it's a
qualifiers
team
from
game.
2020
You
as
get all
well.
4.
The pupils show us how it's done with a
Oh.
variety of strategies to do it. Sometimes that lagging 4th marble ends up giving the final couple of centimeters that can make all the difference. Tight formations, spread out. You're going to see it all over the course of block pushing, and it's going to come down to single decimal places, to the 10th or even the 100th, to determine a winner. How will it shake out in this difficult course that's going to leave some bruised and battered, but ultimately triumphant? We're about to find out.
Come on, Glaciers.
Cat's eyes, raspberry erasers, and the
Glaciers, you need to come back.
lead us
I need
on
you
here.
to destroy the raspberry. Let's go.
Everybody's staying tight except from the top line there. Now we get some separation.
Fuck.
Oh, and see, that's a great example of that
Failures.
push from the fourth marble. Look at how far behind for the raspberry erasers that one marble is. Just to add a skosh. Oh, and that skosh was a mighty good one. 92.95 resets the Marble League record. That's the first run of the day.
That's not good. It's
Pretty
not a
darn
good start.
robust. I wondered silently.
Raspberry is going again?
See
Oh, we're going again.
any sort of records fall during this one as we re-rack those same competitors just in different lanes to even things out. Oh, but it's not going to be even at all when you've got the raspberry racers going against three.
We got second both times, I think, though. I can't complain, but
in lane 3.
goddamn
That is a
raspberries.
fine pair of performances for the raspberry racers. Those front 3 bumbling together, pushing far as they can. The last flourish getting them this time past 87, nearly to 88 for a 180.65.
How many times did we go?
We're gonna do it another time.
We go in every lane.
We're gonna do the same thing. Well, this time the raspberry racers,
Okay.
they are going to be beaten. Gliding glaciers will be the ones handing them the defeat. Using that same strategy, it gets them into that neighborhood of 85, and another disappointing finish for Crazy Cat's Eyes. This has not been an event that the
So
Cats
total of
have
4
done terribly
distances?
well in overtime. Never a podium.
Yeah. So we get every lane. It makes sense.
Here.
That's a good idea.
One final go for these 4 marbles. And the
Ah.
raspberry racers come out on top once again. You know, they were silver in the friendly round of this event in 2020. Otherwise, that's their only appearance on the podium. Is that about to change?
At least my team kept it tight, though.
So looking at those top 2 runs, it appears, Raspberry Racers will hold the top spot at a combined run of 2, equaling 180.65. So you may not have to set the Marble League record to beat them, but you're going to have to be consistent. Mellow Yellow, Minty Maniacs, Chocolatiers, and the Shining Swarm now. Mellow Yellow will be first to hit the blocks. Shining Swarm will be close behind. Oh, and they
Ooh.
edge forward at the end. Chocolatiers look like they will be bringing up the rear along with the Minty Maniacs. There's an angle just from the point of impact with the blocks. Shining Swarm got some unusual separation between
I don't know if you want all your marbles to hit it at the same time, or if you actually want your marbles to like do like a 1, 2, 3, 4 hit.
These particular set of marbles. But remember, you're chasing a total. Position change. What can they do in their second of 4 runs? Chocolatiers will be the first to strike the blocks this time. Bringing well up the rear is not enough for them. Mellow Yellow will jump ahead and get the win in this particular heat, but it's not going to be as far as they had before.
Your team's looking pretty strong in this event.
In this event in 2019. Nobody getting really far past 80. That's going to make that chase of a 180.65 that much tougher. Perhaps they're saving some energy for the final 2 runs, just building up steadily. You don't want to injure yourself or overexert in the first 2 of your 4 runs.
Yeah, you wish.
Leaving nothing in the tank for the final 2. Everybody dead even as they strike the red blocks, pushing them farther. Shining Swarm.
Okay, they got beat this time.
Range of 80.
I like the chocolate crowd.
Chocolatiers coming in second. Pretty textbook, really, for our bottom 3 finishers overall in that run. They just didn't have the strength to do it. So 160.35 for the Shining Swarm as their top total thus far. Anybody could jump.
All right. Beat them again. Let's go.
They are slow out of the blocks this time. What will it be at the
Oh,
end?
that was
Very
close. Wow, they got
long
last.
lag from the anchor marble, and they may have just inched them forward, but look at the distance. Maybe a victory, yes, but it doesn't mean all
Yep.
that much. and you barely break 70. So still their best.
Yep, mellow yellow.
60.35. You take a look at where everybody is thus far. Gliding Glaciers up into second place. Shining Swarm notch into third for now. Crazy Cat's Eyes.
All right, speeders, it's time.
Cover your eyes
Let's
on that
beat
one.
this record and show the Raspberries what's up.
Off we go for the next set of 4. Savage Speeders will hit the blocks first in lane number 2.
Wow.
Thunderbolts get in front of them, but the Green Ducks put together a fine performance, leading the Limers in the
Not a new
dust.
record, but damn
Just
close.
push how close it is to the record. That's past 90. They just keep that forward momentum going. No strength lost over the course of that push, and it's a 91.55. They do that again.
Come on, speeders. We need to hit at least 80s, 90s for distance the rest of the times.
Everybody changes around. Now Limers to the top side, Thunderbolts, Speeders, and the Ducks. Thunderbolts. Their lead marble quick out of the gate, but a lot of separation between them. That leads to a terrible total.
Wow.
The Ducks will repeat
Everyone
as
did terrible.
victors among the 4.
Except Ducks.
Keeps them out toward 84 by my
The Ducks
time.
gotta be quacking, man. Ducks are good.
The Ducks got third in the friendly round in 2020 at block pushing. 175.55. They're getting ever closer.
Quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Top lane. Who can spring a surprise here among the other 3? Does anybody have the strength to do it?
Speeders, stick together.
This far into the runs.
That's better.
The Ducks are going to inch it forward past.
Okay, that was better.
But I don't think that's going to be an improvement.
Still can't hit the 80s, though.
Might be. Down on lane 4.
I think I'm gonna have to rely on Glaciers in this event.
The Thunderbolts and the Limers just struggling to put it together as a team. I think that's more the issue rather than strength. So 175.55 with 1 run to go. The Green Ducks, that would put them provisionally into the silver.
All right, come on. We need to make up some.
What do they
Oh
have?
god, they're spreading
Last
out.
Timeout.
Ugh.
Oh, and I think they've expended it all. The Thunderbolts finally put together a wonderful launch past 80 with their 4 team members in that block. And look at the slow-mo replay here, keeping it fairly centered out, bouncing it off the walls just slightly. But that anchor hit, timed to perfection, gets them past 81.
Speeders, you let me down, guys.
That puts them at a 159.
I don't think we're last place though, at all.
That's decent. And in fact, that is good enough for
7th,
fifth.
7th, and 3rd. Oh, I got bumped to
Ducks
3rd by
second
Green
place in front of
Ducks.
the Gliding Glaciers. Final 4: Indigo Stars, O'Rangers, Hazers, and the hot team of late, Team Momo. There's the first push going to shake out, and where else? Momo gets the win among the 4. Doesn't mean much. They set the provisional mark at 80. Every one of them having a good bit of separation between marbles 3 and 4. 76.65. At the top, down there to 79. It's a pretty big spread.
Who do we want to see in these 4?
Bottom lane.
Because I know we don't really care about these teams,
Push
but
itself, and then it faltered, and Momo
if we had to pick, who
number
we choosing here?
shorter on this one.
Orangers?
The entire field.
It looks like Momo is pretty strong.
Even those 4 anchors are.
I think I want to see Momos lose though.
Waiting to
They won
see
the
what
last
those
2 events,
three
right?
Brutes in front of them could do. The Rangers get past 70. That should help them a bit. 1250 for Momo puts him 152.3. Remember that 159-ish was somewhere in 5th place, if memory serves me correct. So they have to improve here in their final 2 runs. Hazers decently quick out of the gate. Again, they're going to strike the blocks first and again come up dead last. The O'Rangers put together some wonderful teamwork.
They seem like they're pulling through,
is
right?
Florida
All
with
Rangers.
85
They've been
out
what,
there.
second place like every time, right? Except this round was first. Momo's got third.
Going to be just short of that mark. Yes, 84.40. It moves it
Momo,
up to
Rangers in the lead now.
156.45.
That round put them in the lead out of this.
Anything left. Anything that they can muster. Any of these four. They're the final runners of this entire event. What's it going to be?
Whoa, that was close.
Poor showing, I think. 70
They all suck
will
though.
lead the four. It's not
I
going
think
to be a
Momo
challenge
ends
for
up
a medal.
taking it there.
I don't think any of these four will. That last run being quite indicative of that.
Out of that group, I mean.
But a wonderful effort to improve when they saw the numbers that they had to beat. Look at how close the Rangers are going to get.
Nope. The Rangers did win the group.
I think they're going to miss out on a top 5 finish. But you know who's not going to miss out? The Raspberry Racers. Top step of the podium, gold medal, and a Marble League record. That's a pretty good sweep coming out of event number 8.
The Raspberry. 5 medals, shut the fuck up. I'm about to ban your
That's
ass.
their first gold since 2020 hurdles. Their first
Can't win if you're banned.
of the season as well. Green Ducks get the silver. Gliding Glaciers get the bronze. That's first silver since 2019. The Green Ducks back in the
I'm about to go into other marble streams and see anyone that likes raspberries. I'm just gonna ban them from my channel permanently.
Last in all 3 editions of block pushing. That is where they take that dubious distinction away from Crazy Cat's Eyes. I'm sure their fans are happy about that. Mildly, they get a point out of it. But what does this do to the overall order? 25 points for the Racers. It's not going to be enough to vault Team Momo.
Still third, at
It
least.
stays the same in the top 3.
Top 3
Thunderbolts
stay
up
the
2,
same.
Rangers up 2.
God, though, I'm
Racers
getting
up
further
3,
behind.
though. Down into 7th.
Glaciers.
Next up, the triathlon.
Almost felt like Glaciers
Before we
went
go,
down
shout
that
out
event,
our
even though they got
patron Tony.
bronze.
Happy birthday to Ellen. Tony says, "Go O Rangers."
The
Thanks for watching,
triathlon.
everybody. See you next time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
The triathlon first appeared 1 season ago in the 2020 Marble League. Back then, the Hazers stood atop the podium in front of Team Momo and O Rangers. Where do they stand after this one? We'll have to see. Interesting duality of fates on display in that medal table. 0 medals for the Minty Maniacs sitting in dead last. 0 medals for the Thunderbolts, for instance, who sit in 4th. This goes to show you how difficult the Marble League is. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. This is a tricky course that begins on the circuit as the local youth team, the pupils, here in Felinia, they line up on the top of
It
the
looks like
gate.
slot car derby from Mario Party.
Right off the starting line. Then you have this series of corners. You have to get the line right. Right-hander coming onto the sand now. Many different pathways that you can take from the sand. You also have to manage your speed because, as you can tell, hitting off those walls makes it very difficult to keep going. Then a drop into the water when you're most needing air. You gotta hold it and roll down to the line and come across. This one should race much quicker than last.
It's hard to
year's
see when in the
triathlon,
water.
which was event number 8 a season ago. Winning time in that one, 32.42, but obviously a very
That's
different
crazy
course
that they just like
than
sink
we
and
see
keep
here
rolling. I
inside
thought marbles
the
would
stadium.
float for some reason.
As we get ready for the first run of these games in the triathlon. Individual marbles here. Foggy, Mallard, Minty Drizzle, and Shock get underway, and it's Minty Drizzle leading through the opening corners of the track.
Is that a glacier in the last?
Close battle there, right behind with Shock as they
No,
come
that's a
onto the
haze,
sand.
right?
Those top 2 trying to
I don't think
stretch
none of
it.
my teams are
Foggy
playing.
getting caught up on the walls and drops to last. Now Mallard moves into 2nd place and takes the lead, it appears. Streaking down to the line, Minty Drizzle up top is going to slow to a crawl. And the Green Ducks representative will move on. Mallard, the captain. Foggy for
This
the
event's pretty
Hazers
cool.
did
I like this one.
recover and finish just 3/10 of
I
a
think the
second
underwater
back.
rolling is awesome. Whack
Green
attack.
Ducks and water. Aha. Rapidly in the meantime,
Speeders,
leading
glaciers,
the
and
individual event,
raspberries.
Midnight Bay
All right,
Grand
just
Prix with a podium along
let's
with
go.
Razzie.
Keep
It's a
Braz in the
three-part
back.
Battle for second place right now, as streaking off into the distance.
I feel
is
like the
Frost from the gliding glaciers.
damn green one won't let me through. Yes.
Closes up.
Oh
Look at
shit.
this. A big switch coming down the sand.
Come on, Speeders, Glaciers,
Rapidly
go.
Has the
Speeders and Glaciers,
lead
go.
as they drop halfway through the water portion.
Oh, yes.
And rapidly holds on.
Top
and
two
is off
finish.
the
Let's
line
go.
there.
They both go
Frost
on the
will
next
take
round.
second
Get
and
fucked.
advance out of this second heat. Captain for Team Momo coming in last there. This is a little surprising for a team that has been on a tear of late. Glimmer from the Shining Swarm, you may notice, a newcomer. And off we go down the circuit. Coco from the Chocolatiers had the lead until a
Yellow
strong
and last.
ball hit gave it to Glimmer of the Shining Swarm. They trade back and forth, coming down the sand, and a big gap back that is closing as
Oh.
I say that from Orange and of the Orangers, who drops into second place, drafting in the water, moves to the right side, has the lead back to the left, slowing down. It's going to be a
That
photo
was
finish.
close.
Not that it will matter, because the top two will advance. Glimmer officially gets the win between the two of them. Orange and
Well, your team's already out. That's good for me.
and a second back to the rest of the field. Glimmer, that's a strong debut. Now, coming up here, Limers, Cat's Eyes, Indigo Stars, and the Rojo Rollers are away, and it's Gulime holding the lead through the first left-hander.
What places did Momos
Draft
get?
back behind
Momos
them.
need last
Blue
place.
Eye from
so we can
Crazy
catch up.
Cat's Eyes, and Bingo from Indigo Stars. Switching
Wow.
back and forth there with the Rojo Rollers, that's Rojo Trace.
Is that Limer?
Clear
Limer
lead for
fucking
the
way
Limers as They
ahead.
drop into the water. They will advance, but the battle is for second place. Who will have it? Oh, that's
Where did
gonna be close, but the
The last
Crazy
place
Cat's Eyes-
get stuck? Incident under
Yeah, well,
investigation.
hold on a second. Being told that there is an incident.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. The Rojo Rollers got stranded on the sand. The stewards are investigating. The referee's going over and having a discussion. Lots of discussion here. Something gonna happen. Oh, and look at this.
They
Blue Eye has been
disqualified.
disqualified for pushing Rojo
Wow.
Trace off the course.
That's BS,
The
man.
Crazy Cat's Eyes fans don't like this at all.
I'd be pissed too.
This is a furor developing in the stadium. We've had limited replays thus far, but Crazy Cat's Eyes will finish
Momos.
dead last and get 0
Did
points
get
out of
towards
this one
last. That's
if the
good.
result stands.
Cheaters, yeah, cheaters, man.
It says current results. I'm not sure if those are official yet or if we are going to have an appeal or anything of the sort. In the meantime, we will move on to the semifinals. I guess once those go along, there's not much that Crazy Cat's Eyes can do.
All right, Glaciers got separated
Frost,
from
Glimmer,
Speeders. Let's go.
The captain of the Green Ducks,
Let's
Mallard,
go Frost.
are
Let's go
away.
Frost.
It's the captain that holds a 5-10 length lead through the first few turns. The Green Ducks were
Good.
strongest in the water, and they hope to finish in the top.
We're gaining.
Here, but
We're gonna
after
catch him in the
navigating
sand. Let's go.
sand
Get him in the
first,
sand.
Gliding
Oh,
Glaciers
no,
fall
what
all
happened?
the way to dead last. Good
No.
recovery here for the Ducks, who also lost the lead, and they hold it down the stretch. But this is a 3-marble race. They will be
Fuck.
passed at the line.
Glaciers are
Glimmer
out.
From the Shining Swarm, the debutante continues a strong run, and Mallard does advance by about 2/10 in front of Bingo. And the Indigo Stars, it came down that close. I'm not sure the Shining Swarm were expecting to be in this position.
All right, this is Speeders gonna
Blue
take
Line
it.
rapidly. Foggy,
We're gonna
Orange,
come back.
no captains this
Let's
time.
go.
As we swing around with Foggy in the lead,
Nice.
losing it to the Savage
Good-
Speeders
good.
rapidly.
Take on the turn. Just stay ahead and
This
take the
right-hander sets
sand
you
nice
up
and
very
easy. Go
well
straight
for
down the
sand,
middle.
or can set you
Nice,
up pretty
nice.
poorly.
No, that's bad.
Origin comes up into second place. Fights
Orange,
for
just
the
go
lead.
right, go right.
A
Ah.
bump. They go into the water side by side.
This is
We need a
this is
better feel than
bad.
This at the finish line, everybody
Come on, come on.
right there, and rapidly will pip everyone.
Yes.
Foggy will
Holy
advance,
shit! How?
But 400ths between.
How did he come
transfers.
back from that?
Blue
I don't
Line just
understand.
misses out.
I thought it was done.
It's changing by the second here. People gathered around the water cooler are going to have plenty to talk about. Bingo from the Indigo Stars just misses out on the top 4. Still gets good 11 points. Out
The
of it.
Savage Speeders
Blue
is
Line
gonna
in
save
6th,
me,
Orange
save my
in
money.
8th, the Rangers in 7th, and
Come on,
Frost
Speeders.
in 8th. Among those who did not survive
Keep my wallet safe.
the semifinal. 4 have advanced, though. 1 will not medal. Where will the others shake out? It's
All
time
right.
to go for gold in the triathlon.
Let's go gold. Come on, Speeders, you got this.
And we're rolling. Lead changes several times right out of the gate with Foggy. Stretching
Nah,
it
good
a
takes.
huge margin over
Okay, that was a good
Mallard.
one.
The captain of the Green Ducks is closing up corner by corner as they enter the sand. Rapidly was strong here last time and starts to wheel them in.
Come on,
So
come on, come on.
slightly,
In the
Green
water.
Ducks
Catch
into
up. Catch him in the water. Catch him in the water.
Slow down. Rapidly and Foggy are right there beside him and passing them. Foggy trying to hold on, drifting to the near side.
Was that
and
gold?
I don't think they held on. Rapidly may have stolen gold.
I think so.
Rapidly
Yes.
gets it by 9/100ths of a second. Gold
Go
for the Savage Speeders,
Speeders, man.
silver, and maybe a mild heartbreak.
I think
for
my
the
chair
Green
just sank to
Ducks.
the fucking floor again,
And
dude.
Foggy from the Hazers captures bronze.
The Savage Speeders.
So many water events that we have seen come right down to the very last roll, and this was no exception. Foggy had entered the water looking so strong, but instead of staying right down the middle, a lot of lateral...
Dude, I don't know how he did it, dude. Rapidly could fucking
at the
swim.
end, and Rapidly took that perfect line down the middle. The Green Ducks trying to pull a draft off of
That
it
guy
as they
swam so fast.
could. And just like
And
that,
stole the leads twice in a
the
row.
Savage Speeders, who finished 7th with Rapidly in this event last season, go several better and get the gold glimmer from the Shining
Where's
Swan.
Momo?
Making a debut, and I guess feast or famine in that one.
Okay, Momo's down
the best
last.
time
Pretty
and the worst
last.
time of the lot, all going to that same marble. Savage Speeders, first team to win 2 golds this season. Rapidly, that is the 4th
Ooh.
gold of their career.
Damn. Well,
Green
that
Ducks
gap,
up 4 spots.
that gap closed. Dude, I'm right behind you, man. Right behind you. We're coming back. Glaciers, though. Glaciers moved up 1 spot. I'll take it.
Into 4th. The top 3 remain the same, but those margins have shrunk. Quick shout out from our patron Emma Case. Happy birthday, Aaron. Go Lime. Emma and Sydney love you. Well, we thank you so much for watching Catch Your Breath as we get ready for the showdown.
Steeplechase.
Stream 85.
What do you think steeplechase is as an event? No
The
clue.
origins of the
Me either.
steeplechase go back more than 100 years overseas in Ireland. But this adaptation is going to be slightly different here inside the home of the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Team Momo leads the way, but those margins have gotten a bit closer, just a 7-point.
Also, we're halfway. Do we want to stop here or do you want to keep going? Keep going. It's in 2 hours and I haven't played a video game yet.
Up at
It's
the
kind of
top.
weird. This is a weird
Back in
stream.
2017, when we ran this event, the top 4 teams back then in Steeplechase were the top 4 teams overall. Not really in that order, but still. Will the top 4 perform well here? We'll have to see. As the... Oh, my, there's already a stoppage back there. We've got somebody who got caught at the beginning, but this is a great representation because the times are the sum of the 3 best marbles plus whatever penalties they serve. So you have to clear those gates. Make sure that you make it.
Okay,
down
it's a
the
team
order.
game.
The
All of them have to
blue
finish
pupils
and not knock
will
shit
serve
over.
as the event record, since this is a new course, as we get things going with the Rojo Rollers. Oh, and one
Oh.
goes to the near side. Veered off. That is going to be a penalty.
Oh,
I think
and a
there was
bar
another
fell
bump
off.
farther down below, and that is a 23-6-7. Here was the first obstacle getting caught and immediately tumbling to the side. If you dislodge those sticks over the steeple, that does get you a penalty. Minty Maniacs now. Top 3 are stringing out a little bit. They gotta bunch it up. Oh, there's a bump farther down, and that's going to be a penalty for them. 23-9-0 for the Minty Maniacs, a team sitting in 15th in the standings. They are yet to medal. Limers coming up now, just 1 spot ahead of the Minty Maniacs in the overall
I
standings.
think you need your
They've
marbles
got
to
a nice
spread
tight
out.
bunch formation here, but it comes undone over the speed boost. It's the top 3 though.
I don't
and
think I've
that
seen any
should help.
penalties. Oh, they got 2.
23-6-8, 100th off of the Rojo Rollers' leading time. Crazy Cat's Eyes up now. For the home team, just 13th in the standings. They've got to get going. You notice we're working in reverse championship order. Oh, there's two that are dislodged as they work their way down the course. Three actually.
Penalties, damn.
That's a 23-7-4. Those top 4 teams, by the way, back in 2017. In the order they finished, Savage Speeders, Mellow Yellow, Midnight Wisps, and the O'Rangers. Limers were down in 8th.
How much time? All right, Glaciers, let's do this. How much time does penalties add on?
Just like Crazy Cat's Eyes.
They look fast.
Now. Over the speed boost, they keep it in the middle. I think they dislodged that second to last stick. Oh, 3 penalty seconds added on. 24-6-9 puts them in 5th. Now Mellow Yellow, one of those top 3 teams from 2017. Second place back then. They've already lost 1 marble way back there. It's the top 3 times, though, that do count. Oh, and they've done it! That is a new record, which, you know, was not that long-lived anyway.
Fucking Mellow Yellow.
They go to the top of the standings. 21.
Shut up.
7-6. That beats the Rojo Rollers' time of 23-6-7. Shining
Speeders
coming
are going to beat that time.
10th place team. Thus far in the standings. Oh, you heard that impact. You saw the second one. I think there have been more. There goes one at the back. Oh, that run is falling away from them the farther down they come. 4 penalty seconds added. And a 7th place in run 7. That tells you all you need to know. Indigo Stars. Keeping it in the middle here. Have they stayed clean? No, that second to last steeple has really complicated a lot of runs, but they keep it tidy enough with a 23-2-9 to move into 2nd place, provisionally silver medalists with half the field yet to go. Taking a look at the current standings, only one team has gotten away with just a single penalty, and that is the team in first place. They actually could have gotten another one, and they still would have the lead. That's how strong that performance was. Chocolatiers. They've won a gold in this Marble League once before. Earlier in this season, are they going to be able to do it again in this event? Doesn't look like it. 4 penalty points. Second to last they come. Thunderbolts, a team that has not medaled yet. Separation with the lead marble. Now the second one passes. I think we had one get stuck farther up the course. Oh, it's not a bad time. 23-5-0 with those 2 penalty points. Oh, those seconds added. No, here where it got caught. Otherwise, would have been a great run. The O'Rangers, former silver medalists earlier in this Marble League.
Oh.
They bunch way up. That lead marble slows way down also. Oh, and just 1 penalty second added. The O'Rangers going to 2nd place.
Just that first bump. They would have took first if they didn't do that. If they didn't bump that first stick.
Where it became dislodged. Otherwise, they kept it clean over the speed boost and that tricky penultimate jump before coming down across the line, notching in just behind Mellow Yellow. Rojo Rollers are displaced to bronze. 12 of 16 brings us the Hazers. Off they go.
Oh.
This is getting well out of sorts. One has been lost.
Dude, they bumped every stick except one.
Not good. 4 penalty seconds. Hazers are in last. Team that sits 5th in the standings.
Yeah, Mellow Yellow seems pretty untouchable
thus far in the Marble League.
In this event.
Somebody stranded haplessly up the course and a lot of dislodged sticks. It's not working for them.
All right, 4 more teams.
The O'Rangers.
Speeders, Raspberries, and I don't know the other 2.
They wouldn't have captured gold had they eliminated that penalty point. They still would have been trailing Mellow Yellow.
Ducks.
Just barely. Green Ducks.
Did Momo go already?
Our 4th place team who jumped 4 spots after the last event. They keep everybody.
Wow, that looks pretty clean.
Is that too much chaos? Did they knock any sticks down?
Dude, that was
did
clean.
2 of them,
Oh,
but
they
it's
did
good
knock
enough
2.
provisionally for silver.
Dude, they would have won if they knocked only 1. I thought they only knocked 1.
Green Ducks knock the O'Rangers down.
Where was the
Their
second stick
struggle-
hit?
Oh, it might have been right there. A little tough to tell with the motion blur. They did impact that last one. I
They
don't know
both
if
hit
it
the
was
last one?
dislodged.
Is that what it was?
The Quack attacked that course well.
All right, speeders, let's
Savage
go.
Speeders now as we get into the final 3.
Come on.
Third
That
place
looks
in the
bad.
standings, and of course,
Oh,
our winner
that's
at the
horrible.
steeplechase back in 2017. One has already finished. They're going to get all 4 to finish, but what is the time? That was a large gap from first to
Ugh.
second, and look at the top time, 7:06. That's half a second off some of the best runs. Now the Raspberry Racers. This guarantees that Mellow Yellow will get a medal. Raspberry Racers, their 4th marble struggling. Top 3 trying to bunch it up across the line. 5th.
5th place. You booted
That
my
gives a stay
glaciers.
for Mellow Yellow once more. They are guaranteed no worse than silver, but can
Both my
Momo
teams
dethrone
lost to your teams.
Mellow Yellow holding the lead. Will it stay that way?
Yep, it's staying. Yellow got in the bag.
Yes, it will. Mellow Yellow have 1 goal.
Congratulations to the O'Rangers, the Green Ducks, and the gold medalists, Mellow Yellow.
Green Ducks get the silver and O'Rangers the bronze. Gonna go back to 2019 in the 5-meter sprint. The last time we saw Mellow Yellow stand atop the Marble League podium. Green Ducks, in the meantime, that is their 3rd straight silver. I mentioned they jumped 4 spots after the last event. That's gonna help them a lot in this one. Here was the gold medal winning run from the Mellow Yellow team.
The gold marble with the gold medal.
All 4 finished. All 4 ran pretty good times. Only the top 3.
Oh my god, my chair's fucking broken,
did
dude.
well.
It's so
Give
fucking
them
annoying.
Gold and 25 points for the standings. Just 2 teams only coming away with 1 penalty. Second, with the Green Ducks, they had 2 of them and still managed silver.
Oh, I want to see that.
Our
Go back.
overall standings.
How do I go back like
Shakes
2
things up
seconds?
just a
Oh,
little
we didn't
bit.
do it yet.
Well,
Okay.
in the mid-pack, though, the Green Ducks stay where they are, but look at up top. 8.
You gapped it on me. You're actually pretty close to first place. You just beat Momo once. You're up there. Glaciers didn't move. Mellow Yellow. Where's Mellow Yellow? Oh, right here. Wow, you jumped up 5 fucking spots, dude. Yeah, you got 7 medals total. I'm up to 2. I got 4.
2-point difference between Momo and the Raspberry Racers. Patreon message out there. Hope everyone's having a great 2021. Let's go Crazy Cat's Eyes from Michigan, USA. Also a reminder, make sure you pick your final perks if you are part of the In-Demand Indiegogo campaign. The link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We hope to see you at the next event, the Sand Moguls. Event 11 in the 2021 Marble League takes us outdoors for an event that you have to go back just a year ago to find its inclusion in the last Marble League. Otherwise, 2 years prior to that was the first time that the Sand Moguls have appeared on the schedule. Crazy Cat's Eyes opting to hold this event in the Cat's Dunes outside of that wonderful stadium. As we see the overall standings, 2 points separating our top 2, but Savage Speeders and Green Ducks and several others are still within striking distance. I don't think we've had anybody statistically eliminated yet. But that
I wonder if people like just walk by and go like, "What the fuck?"
door could be closing relatively soon if some of the teams, especially at the bottom, don't get things going in time. And we are rolling for this one. You see several of the competitors in this one. Rojo Trace and Blue Eye, I guess, kind of making amends. thus far.
Mellow Raspberry,
In the
first
triathlon,
2.
we'll
What
see
the
how well
fuck?
they behave. Coming down the course here, it is Mellow Yellow out in front with their captain. Yellow, who gets past
Okay,
right
my
now
teams aren't
by the
even
Green
playing, so
Ducks.
that's good.
Ducky briefly tasted the lead, but now the O'Rangers getting in that draft, bumping over the sand. Look at him bounding off of the wall. It's a 4-marble race thus far. Every time you stick on the edge like that, you risk shooting off the course. How far down are we? How long is this course? We'll have to see. Green Ducks make a nice move in front of the Shining Swarm, who immediately counter and bring it right back and decide, I'm not going to get any closer than I have to. Who was that? That was Mellow Yellow shooting on by like they were fired from a cannon.
Dude, this camera is smooth. Is it a drone?
Stretching only briefly. Crazy Cat's Eyes now in second place, just a 10th behind as they cross the line.
I think the cameraman's a drone. Did you get first? Oh, what the fuck?
Right before the line. That's huge.
Raspberries
That means
got
Momo will have a
got
chance to
eliminated,
grow
though.
their lead in the standings, and goodness knows they're going to need it with as close as things are here in the Marble League. So now we have a general idea of how long this course is. Lightning of the Thunderbolts. A practice race with Mo before this event. They ate some dumplings from what I hear.
All right, come on. Speeders,
To
Glaciers.
their advantage. Several of these competitors do get some practice runs in. And look at this nice traverse around the outside for the Thunderbolts to take the lead. That's Lightning. Minty Maniacs in second place. Gliding Glaciers, Chocolatiers. Hazers farther on back in fifth in front of the Savage Speeders. Indigo Stars get by the Limers, who are falling back. And now Indigo Stars jumble backwards to last place.
Come on, Speeders. Gain some
Up
speed.
front, holding
Nice.
on in this very different iteration of the Sand Moguls than what we have seen before. It is a very bumpy course by design. Bonbon from the Chocolatiers. Getting ever closer to Thunderbolts up front. They finally make their move around the outside.
Glaciers. Stay top four. I need top four at least finish.
You don't have to exert yourself yet. Boom! Shoot on by when they least
Savage, move
expect
up.
it. Not quite a break
Oh.
check. There's the finish line already.
Glaciers got
Gliding
second.
Glaciers
Okay.
will get the second transfer spot. Indigo Stars.
So
and
our best teams
Thunderbolts
got
round
eliminated
out the
first.
top four with that little flourish at the end.
We're banking on our secondary teams here.
In celebration of advancement. So the back 8 will be classified based on their finishing time. Minty Flav, the captain of the Minty Maniacs, just missing out. Team Momo, the only team that is in the top 5 in the current standings, by my eye, to advance to the final. That is huge for them.
We beat Raspberries. Savage beat the Raspberries. I'm happy.
It's going to be nice.
All right. Come on, Glaciers.
Bug on the track, so we're going to have a small delay here. This just adds to the tension as they wait
bug.
to walk shoulder to shoulder with the competitors who seek to deny them possible medals.
I want to see a fly just
Ready
get
to go
wrecked
again. Who
by a
among them
marble.
will get
It
the
totally
gold,
just,
the
like,
silver, and the
stopped.
bronze? We are rolling away, and who will strike in the Sand Moguls? Thus far, it's Crazy Cat's Eyes out in front to a raucous cheer from the crowd. Mellow Yellow is going to get passed by Momo on the outside there.
Glaciers
Swarm also
last.
getting
Come
by.
on,
They fall back
Glaciers.
into fourth. Indigo Stars are down to fifth. Gliding Glaciers, Thunderbolts, and the Chocolatiers getting caught up on the wall.
You
There
know
is
what?
Crazy Cat's Eyes. They lose that lead that they had fought.
You know,
so
if this was
hard
a snow
to
map,
build.
I'd be in first
Mellow
place, hands
Yellow
down.
in second place around the
Fucking
outside. into
sand
the
mat,
lead.
dude.
That's a great move. Getting caught up on the wall. Indigo Stars now. Here comes Crazy Cat's Eyes back with some speed. A nice little shuffle juke step to take P1 for now.
Oh,
Straight
Mellow Yellow.
down to
Oh
the
my
finish line. Here comes
god.
Mellow Yellow
Yo,
around the
stop. Slow the
outside.
fuck down.
Are they going to be able to hold it? Indigo Stars want some opportunities to pass for the lead.
I need you to
They're not gonna
crash
get it here.
hard, dude. Crash hard, dude.
Building up that speed.
God
at the end.
damn
It's gonna
it.
be very close. Mellow Yellow will hold on.
Motherfucker,
gold.
man.
Back to back for the first time in their
Disappointed.
career.
2
The
golds
captain
back to
of
back.
Mellow Yellow, proving that they deserve that spot. That's the 3rd individual gold medal for Yellow.
We need to reset. Reset.
Past winners of this event: Midnight Wisps
It's
in
rigged.
2018, Oceanics in 2020, and now Mellow Yellow. Indigo Stars get the silver. That's Gogo's first ever individual medal, and Bonbon gets the bronze.
I demand a
Here was
recount.
one of several passes for the lead. They traded multiple times down this course. It's a little bit like an Omnium or other track cycling events where you hold back when you choose to make your move. Could end up making all the difference between gold and not medaling. Bonbon continues to dominate the sand. 3rd, 4th, 2nd, and 2nd in the last 4 outdoor sand events in which Bonbon has competed. What does that do to the overall standings here? Well, Team Momo
No, I just got passed by fucking yellow, dude. Motherfuckers, man. 113. I need some clutch wins, Savage Speeders. Let's go. Glaciers, I don't know. There's a chance, man. They have to get some golds.
Trace back there at the bottom, just 1 point in 2 events. They are
I'm gonna let it
9
play.
points behind that second to last.
I get
Minty
something
Maniacs.
to eat.
Shout out from our Patreon Bailey, wishing a very happy birthday to Kevin. Bailey says, "Go Savage Speeders." Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Stream football games live on a variety of networks with YouTube TV.
At Kroger, save up to $45 on pickup or delivery.
We hope you're ready to take the plunge with us as diving makes its return to the Marble League for the first time since 2016. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Welcome. This is an event that back in 2016 was won by Mellow Yellow, which, oh by the way, have just happened to win the last 2 events in this year's Marble League, up 3 spots to 3rd place in the overall standings. Boy, if there's a time to peak, it's getting into that period right now. If you're wondering how this event works, you see the bullseyes down on the bottom of the tank. Obviously, in diving, synchronicity is a big part of it, but it's where you land on that bullseye that makes a difference for your score. Obviously, if you're really out of sync, you're going to lose points regardless. But if you land in the white, that's worth 1 point, all the way up to 5 points if you land in the middle. You'll see it color-coded down there in the example run from the yellow pupils, who put up not a bad score, just slightly off on their sync.
So what is this?
On your diving.
Like an accuracy?
Not really sinking. Don't let that confuse you. Regardless.
They gotta land on the targets?
Mellow Yellow won that event in 2016. Oceanics were 2nd back then, and Limers were 3rd. This team, 8th. Down they come, and they spread out wide. This will be a good view as they drop on in. Nobody terribly close to the bullseye. Boy, they really have to slow it down there. 3 of them, boy, they were in sync the whole way. Slightly out of position on that second marble from the top.
Was it just when the
It's
initial
explosive
land?
Blues, which get them 2 points. Minty Maniacs. They drop on through a high bounce from that 3rd marble. And as they come on in, several of them, I think, missed the, at least one of them missed the white altogether. This is the better view for it. And
It's hard to watch.
7-6.
It happens so fast.
Quarter of a point out of sync. Here are those bronze medalists. That was their very first Marble League medal ever back then. And that was an okay entry. Ooh, and just a little bit off. Just 2 1-pointers out there. 0.16 the deduction for being slightly out of sync. But overall, a respectable result. Here are the Gliding Glaciers, and boy, their entry points and a couple of the contact look pretty good. Yes, they've got a bullseye from that 3rd marble.
Right there. That guy right there.
It would be 2nd from the top as we look at it. Also a 3-pointer in there, so 10.84 is the mark to beat from the Gliding Glaciers. Crazy Cat's Eyes up now. And that looked very in sync coming through. And good positioning, landing on the bullseyes as well.
I feel like this in slow motion would be the way to go.
You can see those bottom 2 marbles from our view getting ever so close together. In midair. 3 threes.
Although he talks,
on the board.
it would not work.
These judges are holding nothing back. They expect perfection here. They want everybody to stay roughly equidistant apart in the air.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. A 12.76. And that breaks the old record. Got to go back a ways. Held by the Purple Rockets. A team that comes
The
from
4th marble
Stardust
got right in the
Classic.
middle.
You're a student of history of the sport with Team Galactic and the Solar Flares. Wow. Well, there you go. And that was also a pretty good jump, at least by those couple of camera angles.
They all did 3s, dude. They all got
11.60,
yellow.
So it is just shy. Big deduction, though. You can see them getting out of sorts, and especially where they finish once they're in the water there. That can sometimes be indicative of the path that they took through the air, or in some cases through the water. Chocolatiers come in now, and they were splayed all over the place by the time they hit the bullseyes. They were very synchronized, entering the water just slightly out of a line. But once they actually got into the water, that's where things started to unravel a little bit for them. So Shining Swarm have the
Glaciers
lead
in
with a
third.
Marble League record 12.76, and that's with nearly a quarter of a point deduction. That is saying something. This is really a sport that overloads the mind in a lot of ways. Not only do you have the bounce there and the entry into the water, then you have to quickly get your bearings about you and seek out those targets on the bottom of the tank. You
They
miss
all
any
whiffed.
one of those steps like the Rangers have here. They focused a bit too much on being in sync and lost it by the time they got down to the targets. 2 goose eggs.
Oh, your marbles
on
got to
the
be
board.
in sync too.
Thunderbolts come through now in run 10 of 16. No heats, you get 1 attempt, and it better be a good one. Oh, they were well off. In fact, they had a collision after the water entry point for those top 2. And that is going to earn them no brownie points with their coach either. Indigo Stars up now. That was not a bad entry. Not the best landing, though. You can see them going in several different directions. Off the bounce, they're in a decent line there, and then they start to come together. The deduction not terrible for them. Problems were on the landing. Green Ducks now. What can they do? It's Green Ducks in a water event. The expectations are pretty high. Oh, but the score is not. 7.80. Highest that they got was a 3 on the bullseyes, and then 0.2 deduction on the synchronicity. So as we currently stand with just 4 to go, it's Shining Swarm, Hazers, and then Gliding Glaciers.
All right, I'll take a bronze. That's a medal.
So got to get above 10.84 if you hope to crack the
Our team's gotta be
podium
coming up
and
soon.
get a medal. Some of these teams that go.
All right,
very
speeders, let's
late.
go. Blue. It's like all blues. Maybe 1 yellow.
Have to be wondering what the different strategies are, because it's
It's hard to pause.
so
Space.
much of this comes down to practice.
Blue, blue, whiff, whiff.
There's very little
Fuck.
that you can actually
That looks
do
horrible.
once you are performing. All of the hours and hours
4
of
points.
diving back and forth and having your technique watched and filmed sometimes. All comes
All
down
right,
to
Mel,
this.
yellow. Well, your third marble didn't even hit his own target. Does that count? I don't know if that counts, but everything looks yellow, at least. Yeah, mellow yellow on yellow.
Mellow yellow. 3 to go. Our 4.
It's like yellow, blue, yellow, yellow. Is that a bullseye? I think he hit the yellow behind the bullseye and jumped. I think he jumped the
Our
bullseye.
diving gold medalists. What do they do here? That looked like a good landing.
No, he
Where's
hit
it
bullseye.
shake out to 11.8. It puts them into second place.
Bullshit, dude. What the fuck,
Mellow
man?
yellow.
This team is cheating.
Even
3
with that
events
2/10
back to back.
deduction, did get a bullseye and 2 threes as well.
Look at Mel Yellow. We're
So
sandbagging
now-
in the beginning. I didn't see it there. It's like yellow, blue, blue. Oh, actually, I think that third marble here, the second one, whiffed. I think you're like, I don't think you beat the Glaciers with raspberry.
Shining Swarm are going to be guaranteed a medal with just 2 runners left.
But I got knocked out of medal
And
placings.
Raspberry Racers can't
So
get
fuck
it
you.
done. So it's going to be no worse than silver for the Shining Swarm. Mellow Yellow can get bronze at worst. What can Team Momo do? A team that came in 6th back in 2016. Oh, and that did not look like a coordinated landing at all onto the targets. A 1 and a 0 puts them in 12th, and it puts the gold medal squarely on the dive of the Shining Swarm. They are your gold medalists.
Congratulations to today's winners, the Hazers.
That is the Shining Swarm's second ever Marble League Gold. Here's how they got it done. Good recovery when they were just starting to get a little out of sync off the bounce. They recovered
Bullshit.
nicely, entered the water cleanly. They're also looking at that level of splash, sometimes two. And by gosh, Mellow Yellow on the podium as well. That's practically their home now. They're loving that. They're comfortable as can be. And hey, another bronze and excelling in a water event are the Hazers. Something we're also still getting used to with all of this. But hey, what a nice return to the Marble League this was. The 12.76 cleared the field easily for the Shining Swarm. Mellow Yellow get the silver, and Hazers, the bronze. Gliding Glaciers just off the podium. They're in fourth.
Sucks.
Does this shake things around a bit? And we've got a new leader in the championship, perhaps unsurprisingly, given their performance of late.
Fuck A, dude. Out of nowhere, man. They're trying. Glaciers are trying, but it's just not happening. Speeders are just slowly failing. They're just
Mellow
not.
Yellow vaults to the
they're
top.
just average.
Clear of Momo. Raspberry Racers another 3 back. Then it's the Green Ducks up into fourth.
Speeders
Next
are
up,
consistent, but they just
elimination race.
outside of
Head
placings
down in the
every
final
time.
few events of the 2021 Marble League. The elimination race represents one of the most difficult events in all of the Marble League. Now, unlike in 2019, the format for this year's will feature 16 teams on course at once, with the final one crossing the finish line to be eliminated. Of course, there will be obstacles on the way, some twists and turns throughout, and we'll
Wait,
see a
everyone
couple from
races?
the last time that we had this event. Resi, Quacky, and Red Eye are our defending podium finishers the last time out. This time, the pupils will head down and show us the way. Through the honeycomb they go, tripping several different trap marbles, trying to stay off the balls.
There's
And, ooh, you see
traps.
those large ball bearings. That can create some chaos and perhaps some bruises, too, by the time you reach the bottom of this course. Now, of course, because this is an elimination race and there are 16 teams, well, you have to assume that means a lot of rounds. And because it's the same marbles in each round, this is going to be interesting.
How many rounds do we get?
Hello, everybody. I'm Greg Woods. Thank you so much for watching as the wave dances across the stadium here in the home of the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Everybody lined up side by side, some of them taking a hard hit on the side of the wall back there. And remember, you've got to try not to be last, and I think that distinction was going to the Limers for a while, but things are changing very quickly. Hazers and Indigo Stars come across first. Who's going to be last? It is Momo.
God damn, I got.
Now that is interesting.
Oh. The last
Because
one gets
Momo
eliminated. Oh, okay.
been trending decently well.
So you just don't want to be last place.
Fortunately, it wasn't all that close for him. And so Nemo is gone. Now everybody gets taken back up to the top of this course. No time for a breather, and we are off again. It is Yellup in dead last here for Mellow Yellow. They've got to get going.
Yes,
to defy the
stay in
Ninja
last.
Maniacs, who are dancing tantalizingly close ahead of them. It's not going to happen. Mellow Yellow. They
Get the fuck out of here,
done.
Yellow.
Yellup
Or
is
raspberries.
eliminated.
Need to be last next.
What happened there? The top two teams in the championship standings are the first two that are gone from
Good.
the competition. Now
Good.
that opens the door wide for any number of teams.
Oh, raspberries got stuck.
Oh, and it's the Rangers who faltered
Oh,
dead last
they're
by
back
now, but
in.
they're not so far back. Who was that got caught up on the wall there? Was that the Limers? I think they are having some trouble getting going here. Oh, who's going to come across? It will be the Limers. Yep, they weren't able to advance. Well, Rangers were.
I need raspberries to
there.
fucking lose like early though.
Limers had been
Just
caught
so
up on the
they
ball,
don't
but
get
they
that many
kept going.
points.
You'd almost need to see a replay from higher up. Look at the speed difference also. Tried to catch the Rangers coming across the line, but Slime Lime couldn't do it. The Rangers just get ahead.
That bowl looks pretty dirty.
It's Mandarin, who now leads the field heading down this time. and is not going to try to risk elimination at all. It's the Hazers, I believe, who are in
Yep.
last. Unless there's another marble farther back up the course. Oh, look at the speed difference there, also coming across the line. Instead, it's going to be the Rojo Rollers.
Ooh, that was close, Savages.
Will go no further. That was a wonderful recovery by the Hazers. Misty picking up speed in the bottom part of this course, getting by those red marbles, those bearings, the trapdoors that fall down in front of you and can really add to your time. A lot of
Glaciers.
Glaciers were in
Glacier.
last place, but that is switching back and forth. Is that the Shining Swarm all the way back there?
All right, I think we're safe.
Wouldn't be surprised if at some point here we end up seeing several DNFs. And that could mean all the difference between elimination and advancement. But for right now, it's the Shining Swarm that are on the cutting table. Sterling will not make it across in time and will be out. That line up at the top getting a little smaller each time we do this. The Gliding Glaciers and the Thunderbolts are
Glaciers,
back there
come
for
on.
last place. Thunderbolts
Yes.
get caught up on the wall
We just
briefly,
passed
and now
Thunderbolts,
they
we're
get by
good.
the Crazy Cat's Eyes, but look at this gaggle up there on the left. And who will it be? Oh, I thought it was going to be the Rangers, and they just sneak
What?
by the Gliding Glaciers.
Where did they? Oh my God!
This is
I
close
want.
down here at the end with these dislodged pieces of honeycomb. Watch them as they come in. There are the Rangers. Ooh, that was close.
Damn it! That's all right. We want speeders. Speeders is the only chance I have of saving
You
my
also
wallet.
notice
So
the marbles getting much more exhausted every time we come up the course here. That's why you're also seeing more mistakes. More of these
speeder
bearings are
in the
being
back there.
dislodged, the trap doors.
speeders
Little
are so
chocolate
close
tears, I
to being
think,
last
up there a
place.
little bit.
Okay, we're good. We're
They
good. We're good. We're
recovered.
good.
A little tough to tell with all of the marbles flashing back and forth.
Okay.
It is the Chocolatiers who get in the top 10.
Just beat
That
Raz.
is all the farther they will go. Several teams right now have to be, as they fight through the exhaustion, thinking about the opening at the top of the standings right now. But the top two teams eliminated first, the points differential is going to be huge depending on where you finish. It's the Green Ducks who are back of the
I don't
pack
like my
right
marbles
now,
starting at the end.
and they're losing ground as they go. I thought they'd be able to catch the Raspberry
Oh.
Racers, and they still might be able to, depending on how things go in the bottom part of this course. Oh, that was an impact
Oh.
between them, I think.
You got pushed.
And it shot the
And
Raspberry
it got
Racers
saved.
forward.
I saw the
See it here.
raspberries like in
There
last
they
for like
come
a second,
right there.
and then
They actually get by Crazy Cat's Eyes, who had stalled at the line. But the Green Ducks and Quacky, their run is done.
dude, watch the push you get if it's if you see
Number
it.
of impacts.
No,
Farther
it doesn't
down
show
that
it.
course you get. 6 of the 8 returning competitors in this event from 2019 are still alive right now. Who will be next to go? With the Raspberry Racers trying to stave that off. They need to get
Kind of
by
a
the
good start.
Maniacs, and they're right together down on the course. They're a
Is this
few
it?
lengths
Is
apart.
Raspberry out?
Now the Raspberry Racers fall back behind. Oh, look at all the impacts down here. A chase to the
Oh,
line. It's not going to
yes.
happen. Rezi, one of the podium finishers, is done. But
Okay, I just need a gold this event.
the way that the mats are looking like right now,
At least top 3.
the
Give me a
Raspberry
medal.
Racers may have done just enough to take
And I
the
could-
championship lead, at least provisionally. Getting down to the final few runs.
Shit.
Anti-Maniacs lead the field. It's the
Come on,
Savage
just past
Speeders who
Hazers,
are
past the
dead
Hazers.
last, fighting with
Past the
the
Hazer.
Hazers back there. Hazers get by the O'Rangers. Crazy Cat's Eyes also leave them in the dust. The O'Rangers
Orange
are
gets
trying to
stuck. Someone
not
gets
trail off
stuck.
the back too far, but I don't think they're in danger because they're in another couple of breaths are the Savage Speeders.
Fuck.
Wizzy can't live up to the name on that one. Ooh, hitting that gray honeycomb square on. Not sure that would have made any difference in passing other marbles. But as it is, we are down to the final 6.
What team's gonna take? What team's gonna take it? Nah, I'm not
Cat's
passing
Eyes are
anything.
lagging behind right now. The O'Rangers are with them, but a few lengths up ahead. Oh, and it's only getting worse for the Crazy Cat's Eyes, the home team. The crowd trying to will them on. Is it going to work? Yes, it does.
Oh,
They
wow.
Get by the O'Rangers. O'Rangers, I think, briefly got caught up on that large ball bearing when they tripped it. Oh, and getting a little assist from Some of the smaller ball bearings shooting Crazy Cat's Eyes across the finish line. Boy, that is a good recovery, but do they have enough in the tank to keep it going? Chests heaving right now. Minty Maniacs were in last. Now they get in front. Crazy Cat's Eyes were
I
in
feel like
last,
Thunderbolts
and now
got
they
this
have
event.
recovered as well. Things
Seemed
are
to be pretty
changing
consistent.
constantly. It's Minty Maniacs and Crazy Cat's Eyes right now, trying to stay off that last spot. Minty Maniacs have fallen behind and are done. Goodbye, Minty Maniacs. Oh, and look at that. Diego getting launched onto the side of the course by the big ball bearing. It was able to keep going. Oh, my. Look at how high up.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, there was a way out down that slip road.
And he still didn't get
Otherwise,
last.
Nico Stars, that would have been disastrous. Just a couple of runs from deciding the podium and medal positions. Off they come in round 13. Can you believe it? Everybody's really slow this time. Fatigue is playing a huge part in this. Crazy Cat's Eyes fell to last. Now shoulder out of the way and are able to keep going. Indigo Stars are caught. The ball bearing dislodges them, but it's not going to be enough. Indigo Stars have finished fourth with Diego for the second time. Sometimes history doesn't just rhyme, it repeats itself. But hey, one thing that we have broken the curse of history here, at least for this Marble League, is the Thunderbolts are guaranteed a medal.
They got shirts, bro.
Astounding.
Can
that
actually
they've
support
climbed
your
up the order
team.
as far as they have without capturing a single medal yet. So this race will decide the bronze. Crazy Cat's Eyes, who have recovered in so many of these races after being so far off the back, can they do it again? Oh, they came oh so close to the Hazers there. They do get by. And then they lose
Oh.
it again. Shoulder to
Thunderbolts
the side.
just
Crazy
got
Cat's
bullied
Eyes
by
will
the
not
big
just
ones.
advance, they'll win this heat. Thunderbolts will get the bronze, but what willpower being shown by the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Constantly, they have faced the specter of elimination, only to come out ahead of it. And now, they will be fighting for the silver or the gold. This, I assume, will be the last race. The winner of this wins it all. Hazers and Crazy Cat's Eyes, step for step so far. Crazy Cat's Eyes, they move to the left. Hazers were there to block.
Hazers
They
is
begin
going,
to stretch
man.
that lead, do the Hazers, if they can keep it off the wall. But here comes that patented late speed that we've seen in so many runs from the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Are they going to be able to get by the Hazers? No.
Nope.
Hazers win the event. Crazy Cat's Eyes gets silver, but that is still enough to get a huge reaction from this crowd, a well-deserved ovation, and some even more deserved rest. These top two, I don't know how they had enough to keep going, but I guess once you are facing a possible gold medal, you get that. That's their second medal, by the way, Crazy Cat's Eyes, in the elimination race, and their second medal of this Marble League. Misty from the Hazers, congratulations. The third double gold medalist behind Minty Fresh and Starry. I mentioned Red Eye and, of course, Bolt up there as well. The first medal for the Thunderbolts this season.
I just feel my chair sinking. It just sinks so
A test
fast.
of strategy, a test of
My chair
willpower,
broke.
a test of speed, and durability in many cases. That has led to Misty from the Hazers capturing gold and 25 points. Red Eye gets the silver, Bolt gets the bronze. But with the top two in the championship being eliminated so early, what does this do to the overall standings? Raspberry Racers have done enough by a single point. 141 to 140. Momo
Your
falls
team,
to third.
first
Hazers
two.
are up 5 spots into fourth. Oh boy, that has shaken up the order tremendously. Next up, the Sand Rally in what has already been a remarkable Marble League. I hope you'll stay with us.
I'm gonna lose. How many more events are there? I need your team to fail epically somehow.
One of the
3
most
more
popular
events left.
events in Marble League history brings us to event 14 here in 2021, the Sand Rally. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods as we head outside of the stadium this time for an event that has been run nearly every single Marble League since 2016. It's been sand, it's been dirt, it's been snow, but today we are back on the sand where conditions are not too bad by the look of things. Pupils will not be testing it out, however, because they are off training for another event, and we're old hat at this. And we've got a slight delay here. You can see an insect on the starting gate. We want to make sure everybody is safe, and that is cleared out. We mean that for both marbles and insects alike. There's maybe a slight bit of moisture down in the sand a little ways. That might help. A lot of former medalists in the rally. In this heat, Momo, Razzie, Rojo Uno, Clementon, and Yelly.
Alright, I'm not in this race.
This heat, and they have appeared on the podium, be it in the actual Marble League, or the Friendly, or the qualifiers, or the showdowns, or the practices, or any number of times that we have run this event, and down they come. It is Razzie leading the way, captain of the Raspberry Racers, followed closely by Clementon from the O'Rangers, who gets by, heading into that right-hander. They snake around as the Shining Swarm begins to make a move and gets up into second place. Pressure coming from behind Raspberry Racers by Crazy Cat's Eyes, and they can't hold Blue Eye back very long. Blue Eye now falls back a couple of spots, comes back returning in fourth. Green Ducks in fifth, Mellow Yellow, Rojo Uno down in seventh, and Momo trailing the field just 2 lengths back of that dark red marble. It's the O'Rangers now up front with Clementon as we take a look. And it's a 4-marble race. They're all separated by just a couple of lengths of the Shining Swarm. Get on by. Speed starting to fall away from the O'Rangers, who are now back in 4th place. It's Razzie up into second, trailing the Shining Swarm's Shimmer.
I need Razzie to come back to like 7.
Ooh, they just had
Slow
a huge
down.
moment. They went from 3rd back to 5th almost instantaneously, and now they're back on it. High on the wall that time. The O'Rangers threatening to lose a couple of more spots, this time to Mellow Yellow and the Green Ducks behind them. And they do. Shining Swarm holding the lead. This is heat number 1 as we get down into the final straights of this course. Just the first heat, remember, but it helps if you finish well and have a little bit of energy left in the tank. It will be Shining Swarm coming across in front of Razzie and Clementon. Crazy Cat's Eyes with Blue Eye get 4th, but it's Shimmer pacing the field 7/10 clear. Here in heat number 1, the top 4 will advance.
I need both my marbles to finish top 4.
They go no further.
Take out Raspberry.
Green Duck's getting some air coming over the finish line. Actually, we're hearing that Rojo Cero, the Rojo Rollers coach, is being called into the manager's office. Another poor performance, and dare I say, might that be the end of the road for Rojo Cero? All right, coming up next now.
All right, Speeders Glacers, top 2, let's go.
Indy, the practice race winner. Thunder, Alpine, several others. Seems like a lot of teams are putting their strongest athletes into this one. I have to wonder, for those who decided not to, that was the right choice.
We got second and third.
Heavy in this one.
I'll take second and third. Let's
Maybe they're
go.
looking down the road for those who didn't put their top runners in, and they're thinking saving them for future events. I'm not really sure, but it's Gulime up front for the Limers as we streak down the course for the second time. Velocity from the Savage Speeders narrowly in front of the Gliding Glaciers Captain Alpine.
Let's go, Savage Speeders.
2 lengths around the outside. That was a bold
Good.
move with
Good
some
take.
contact both from Gulime and the wall on that one. Gliding Glaciers back in 3rd. Thunderbolts, who finally have a medal now. That's been the talk of the water cooler since our last event, with Thunder, their captain, in the lineup. But
Glaciers, good pass.
Here.
Oh,
just
never mind. Fell back.
By the Gliding Glaciers. Farther back, Indigo
Nice,
Stars
nice.
trail
Top
the
2,
field
top 2.
entirely. Hazers in front of them. Minty Maniacs in
Oh.
6th. Gliding Glaciers move up into 2nd place. Alpine.
Dude,
is gonna
Savages
try to get up
are
there
just
with Velocity,
gone, dude.
who has
Let's go.
stretched the lead.
Let's
3/4
go.
of the way through this course in the second heat. Good move around the outside there. Thunderbolts, oh, high on the wall there. That was nearly a disaster for the Minty Maniacs. They kept it together, however, and hold it in front of Chocolatiers Bonbon. Ooh, Chocolatiers bumping up against the Thunderbolts. Finish line nearly inside. It has to be for the Savage Speeders. That lead has come down. They can coast across the line because look at that enormous gap.
Good
Back to
job.
third place.
That was a good race.
Oh, that was a race for the transfer spot. I'm hearing it's going to be a photo finish between Thunder and Minty Fresh. I couldn't really tell from that camera angle, but look at this gap. It's huge. Third place, not in doubt. Oh, I think the Thunderbolts may have done it. Yes, they did. Just
wow.
barely. By not even a quarter of a length. All three medalists from the practice round are in the bottom 5.
All right, we got to take out Raspberry.
See that 9th through 16th.
I need Glaciers to
ready.
just take one for the team and just take
the
out
final.
Raspberry.
We have just
Just
3
make
captains
Raspberry
on the-
DNF and take the
showing
disqualify.
Maybe that strategy was
I need an agreement here.
wisest. Down they come
All right,
for the final
that's a
time
great
to
start.
decide the medals here in event 14. And once again, it's the Thunderbolts and the O'Rangers. We're out in front. O'Rangers dueling back and forth, slicing side to side. Watch for Savage Speeders, though. Velocity is right there.
Come on, Speeders. Come on, go, 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 go. Glaciers
Top 4
moving
now
up
are
too.
all right up against each other. In fact, contact sends several
Oh.
tumbling backwards. The gliding Glaciers
Go,
moving
Speeder,
to
go,
last
Speeders.
place as a result. Savage Speeders and now the Crazy Cat's Eyes are right behind him. The Cats
Keep
have been
razzing
trending
last,
well
keep
with a medal in
razzing
the last
last.
event. Can they do it again this time? Limer's back in third.
No, you're slowing
Thunderbolts.
down.
Gliding Glaciers have recovered nicely up to 4th.
Nice,
That
nice
third,
take.
oh, contact there with the wall. Things are changing by the instant. We're already
Good
halfway
take, good
down this
take.
course. Savage Speeders are once again out in front and holding this lead. The O'Rangers had been
We
up
need
there.
Raz.
Now they are in last.
No. Raz,
Nice
fall
draft
back
here by Crazy
behind.
Cat's Eyes. This was a spot on the track that we saw some overtaking before, and this time it's going to be done.
Savages
by
are trying to take it.
Speeders. Oh, some
Oh,
competitors
no.
almost flying off the course on that turn. They do get settled back, and it's the Cats who are out in front. Blue Eye leads everybody.
Come
Needs
on.
some speed.
Oh
Here
my
it
God,
comes from the Shining
Speeders.
Swarm. Nice counter on that one. But the rest of the field is trying to mount an attack. Does anybody
No.
have something?
Raspberry,
Blue Eye
stay back.
holding on. Shining
Beat the
Swarm
Raspberry.
will finish second. Crazy Cat's Eyes get the gold and a 4-way photo finish for second place. The roars from the stadium can be heard all
Dude, it was
the
a
way
fight
over
to keep
the
Raspberry
sand
back
hill.
there, dude.
Oh man, Shimmer just dodging an insect there. Shining Swarm making an advancement with Shimmer. Apparently Rojo Oro has been called into the manager's office as well, perhaps to replace Rojo Cerro as the... Oh, look at this. 3 of them airborne. And Shimmer holds on behind Alpine
Glacier's got a medal, I'll take it.
by 1/100th of a second between second and third. We now have our podium finish.
Congratulations to the Shining Swarm.
Speeders should move up at least one spot. Trying, but I think you still got first and second.
Well, wasn't that message?
At
Absolutely
least
prescient
Momo.
up there.
Momo got
This
last
was
again too,
victory
right?
For the Cats. Blue Eye getting the win, 3rd Marble League medal, and 2nd gold of the year for the home team. For Alpine and Shimmer, that's their first medals, silver and bronze respectively for them. Well, Crazy Cat's Eyes are trending well. They've never medaled in this event. Never gold medaled in this event, I should say, but Blue Eye got silver in the friendly round. As we look at the standings, what has it done to the top of the order? Crazy Cat's Eyes are up 6 spots into...
All right, he still got first and second. Speeders still within reach of second, maybe. I think Raspberry is probably long gone. Unless they fuck up the next 2 events pretty bad.
third. We now have a few more eliminated that can't finish in the top 3. Nobody that can't win the Marble League yet. And we'll see if a new coach helps the Rojo Rollers. In the meantime, we'll see you next time for football.
Football?
The beautiful game sets up a tantalizing finish to determine the champion of the Marble League. With just a couple
Dude,
of
my
events
back
left,
kinda
all
hurts.
eyes turn
I
to
must have, like,
football
slept on it
here
wrong or
inside
something.
of the stadium. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. This is reminiscent of fields that we've done in years
Soccer,
past.
European football.
Those magnetic goalies trying to capture what they can to stop those soccer balls from making their way into the goals. Now, this is a really interesting setup. I know it just flashed on your screen briefly, but only 3 teams have been eliminated out of contention even to finish on the podium thus far. Everybody above them, 13 of them in fact, can still win the Marble League. That is just stunning to
It was a
think
goal.
about. As we see
One
a
goal.
demonstration for how this event will be run, I am just massively interested in how this is going to go. If you can't tell, sitting in my comfy chair there. The Raspberry Racers and the Rojo Rollers come out now, and we get our first look at these two teams, and we do have a goal on the far side. It does get past the Raspberry Racers. The Rojo Rollers, you may recall in the previous event, their head coach fired. See how new management
Oh, they swap
goes
sides
in
after.
this event. We get
So you
one
go
on the
twice?
left side. Oh, one trickles in on the right, just behind the goalie for the Rojo Rollers, but I believe it's just one goal apiece here in the second half. And that means a 2-1 victory for the Rojo Rollers and their new coach.
Okay.
Shining
Raspberry
Swarm
already
now,
out.
and the Green Ducks. Down they come, and this, I think, is going to have a wash here. Oh, late goal saved by the
Oh,
Green Ducks.
the goalie
Oh,
saved
That
that.
was Goose eyeing it all the way in and nabbed it before it made its way in the net. Scoreless in the second half. Will that change by the end? Watch on the far side. Ooh, that's close. And no, we have stayed knotted. Clean sheets abound. Let's see what we can do to decide a winner here in extra time. And they come one more time. Goal pitched to the just to the right there, and the Shining Swarm try it, and they can't get it to work. We're gonna do it again.
No one scored. There it is. Wow.
And I don't think one was scored on the near side. No, it was not. Actual players from the team do not count. One football makes its way in, and the Shining Swarm will advance. Thunderbolts and the O-Rangers now. This is also going to be a wash in the first half. The two teams that are having different fortunes here in the Marble League. Second half goal does get past the Thunderbolts, and the O-Rangers will move on. The Rangers sitting down in 13th. The Thunderbolts all the way up in 4th. Quite a points differential between them, but not in this match. 1-0 makes all the difference. Savage Speeders now and the Chocolatiers. The Speeders are 5th ranked.
Come on,
team thus
Speeders.
far in the Marble League, but they're going to give up a couple of goals here.
Fuck.
Maybe just one got by. Let's see in the slow-mo. One of their players went, just streaked right by the goalie. On the other side, one hit the post.
Speeders!
The Chocolatiers. What do they do this time?
God damn it.
Speeders have given up another 2-0. Oh, the Speeders just couldn't get anything together there. Look at the formation, the late charge. They actually knocked a couple of their own shots awry. Disappointment. The Savage Speeders ripe with upsets right now, too. Mellow Yellow and the Minty Maniacs.
Minty,
Come through.
please.
Mellow gives up a goal,
Oh, the
as
tie.
does Minty Maniacs. What happened here? Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, for the Minty Maniacs. That is disappointing. Now on the other side, at least one gets past the Maniacs.
Oh, snap, dude. 2-2.
Let's see here. Well, they nearly had another own goal. Oh my goodness. Tied it 2.
Oh,
Minty
nothing.
Maniacs score one.
They take it.
And Minty Maniacs claw it back, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat in what would have been rather humbling and disappointing fashion.
All right, it's all up to the
Giving up an own
Glaciers.
goal. Minty Maniacs are the 15th place team. They cannot even get on the podium in the Marble League. Hazers and Indigo Stars right now, and it's the Hazers that are able to chip one in here in the first half. They did it from the get-go. They just dislodged
Glaciers are so far
one
behind.
of the
I know.
balls that hit another and sent it in.
I think even if they win first place and you get last place,
This one is
they
a
might
victory
not be able
win.
to
They
bring
get
it
goal
back.
post on the other end for the Indigo Stars. Watch this one that bounced to the near side, creeping its way along the back line. And it just stops short of the goal. Hazers do move on. 7th place team. Now, crazy cat's eyes. Their fans are fanatical when it comes to football. And that was a screamer of a goal for the Limers. Wow. That was quick. Watch this. One impact's like a one-timer in hockey. That was a laser beam going in. Nothing the Cats goalie could do on that one. Stuff can be done here, but oh no, it's pouring it on right now. 4 goals for the Limers. Watch this. In quick succession, they do it again. 1, then 2. And here comes one in from the far side. It bounces just sneakily in through the corner.
Damn, dude.
That is humiliating for the crazy cat's eyes. What? Oh no, we've got a streaker on the course right now. Oh, I know they're up against the end line there. Thinking nobody's going to see him? No, not so much. Oh, that was a hard impact. I'm surprised we're showing this, actually. Wow, it's been a while since we've had an incident like that. Security has done so much to tighten up here in the Marble League. And that impact from the security guards shows you why that is not the brightest move.
That's very funny.
It's like 1 goal apiece here in the first half of
Glaciers, come on.
Glaciers, 2 teams that are toward the middle of the standings right now. The stadium still abuzz after 2
Beat
interesting
Momo.
events there. The
Beat
big
Momo.
4-0 loss and then the streaker as well. Oh, that was a nice save from the goalie of the Gliding Glaciers, Sheet. 1 apiece. Oh, look at the goal.
Yes.
Pouring it on the near side. 1 gets in.
No, it rolled right in. Come
We
on.
stay 2 apiece. There's no time to breathe.
The
in
soccer
between
ball
halves.
just fucking rolled itself in.
Heading into extra time now.
Oh.
Almost a save by Momo, but the Gliding Glaciers put too much on that shot, and it just gets by. Watch it here.
Nice.
Boink.
Woo.
Wow, Glaciers have to be happy with that. They're down in 11th place. That came jumping 2 spots in the previous event, so they're trending in the right direction. In the meantime, the bottom half are going the opposite way. The highest remaining seed is the 7th place team
Raspberry
overall.
beat Savage
Top 6
Feeders.
are out. Rojo Rollers in the Shining Swarm now. Oh, and the Rojo Rollers pitched in another. Watch this on the left. They had a near miss down here on their goal, hitting goalpost, but in the meantime, they got one by on the far end. Not a lot of impacts on this one. I think that's where this is going to end. A 1-goal victory for the Rojo Rollers. Our new coach is sweating slightly less after making it through the first 2 rounds in first day on the job. Now the O'Rangers and the Chocolatiers. O'Rangers sent 1-0 down toward the goalie on the far side. It didn't work. Oh, look at this late goal pours in. Oh, the O'Rangers goalie was caught napping.
That ball took
This
so
one got
long to
by early
move.
on, and I think the goalie was frustrated. And then after we cut away from that replay,
It's worked.
one came in. Nice save there by the Chocolatiers. O'Rangers goalie still flustered. Has given up 3
What up, man?
unanswered. And that is where
Doing good.
the match will end.
Yeah.
The Rangers trying their hardest to send one past the goalie of the Chocolatiers, who denies them.
Work.
Who shall
Which computer
not
are you at?
pass. Minty Maniacs and the Hazers coming up now. Here in the
So
quarterfinals.
Citrix
match 3
updated.
of
It's going to
4.
be called
Couple of
Citrix Workforce.
Teammates went in, but one sneaked
It's-
in for the Hazers.
Or Workspace, yeah, that
There was
one.
a
Blue.
ricochet. No, it was just a late chip shot. The goalie was watching to the right there, where a couple of members of the Hazers had gone on an attack.
And then everything should be the
Back
same
to the
from there.
left. What happens
Once you
here?
open
Oh,
it.
we've got 1 goal apiece. But that's not going to be enough to overcome that differential for the Minty Maniacs. The Hazers win this one 2-1. We're seeing a variety of formations over the course of this event.
Okay.
Not so many triangles.
How are we on
we should see.
picking and loading?
And not a ton of
We got
bunching necessarily either. 1 goal apiece in no time at all.
okay.
And they crossed the line about the same time here, so we're knotted heading into the second half. Gliding Glaciers and the Limers. Gliding Glaciers goalie can't stretch out to the side.
Yeah,
One
yeah, no,
gets
I don't mind.
past.
As long as Sunday is picked, at
Oh,
least
but look
you're
at
good.
this. A miracle goal right in there at the end to stay alive.
We're still, yeah,
Goalpost
we're still
in.
bored as fuck, yeah. So slow.
And then down there on the other end. Watch this, just sneaking it past. Does it hold
All right,
there?
see you,
The
man.
goalie reacts too late, and we go to extra time. Watch on the left side there. They're trying to set up a block.
Come on,
Oh,
Glaciers.
and Gliding Glaciers do just that. We head into a second extra time. A streaker right
Good.
past. The goalie of the Limers gives
Good.
it to the Glaciers. Cool as can be. Nothing slow about that. Nice move. It just happens so fast. You don't have enough eyeballs to keep up with the total number of soccer balls that are out there on the field. That's a good one to look at. Based on furthest round and then extra.
The Glaciers
time
might
that
actually
is
pass the
advanced.
Speeders.
We head into the semifinals. Rojo
If they
Rollers
gold.
and the Chocolatiers. Ooh, one threatening for the Chocolatiers, but the goalie keeps an eye on it. Rojo Rollers, in the meantime, got one in early. I didn't even see that one go in. I was watching that ball that was creeping along the end line. Second half. And to get one past, Chocolatiers do get one. The Rojo defender had tried to clear that ball out, but did not succeed. Watch this. Left side of your screen there. Tries to get behind it. It just doesn't have enough momentum.
That bump. I bumped it
Slides
in.
its way down into the goal. We are knotted once again, heading into extra time. Coming off the goal
No.
post, and the Chocolatiers will advance. That was a nice one. To the right side.
It was
here.
just like a little rainbow. Boop. Look at that.
From the Chocolatiers. It's almost a corner kick from there. They put a
That
lot
curve.
of spin on it, bent it inward.
All right, come on,
The
Glaciers.
finals now, Hazers and the Gliding Glaciers. Ooh, we've got 1-2 going past.
Ah,
No, just one.
shit. All right, I need 2 goals from you guys next
Tried to make a
half.
move
At
on
least
it,
2
but just had
goals.
Too much heat to get past them. Gliding Glaciers. They have another miracle left in them. Let's see what they can do. Here they do. They send 2
Yes.
of them in.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, a come from behind victory in the second half.
A
Look
double.
at the attack. With relatively limited, was that the Hazers sending it in on their own?
Yep, Hazers
We got
kicked it
one
in
look at the
themselves. I'll
replay
take
there,
it.
but I think there were more Hazers down in that direction than there were Gliding Glaciers. This is big for all of our top 4 as we get ready for the bronze medal match. Rojo Rollers and the Hazers. The Rojo Rollers goalie stretches out, can't get it. Rojo Rollers have the same issue. One apiece. That goal, both of them so quick. Big second half coming up here for the bronze. One gets past for the Hazers, and I think that does it. The Hazers win the bronze. Look at that goal, right past the goalie. Barely time to react, and also a lot of Hazers heading in that direction too for some support as we get ready for the gold medal match now. Both of these are guaranteed a medal, but who
Come
gets the
on.
gold? Nice
Good.
goaling
Good
thus
job.
far in the first half.
All right, just play defensive.
Sheet.
Don't let any
Knocks
more
that
balls
off
get
to the
in.
Side. Chocolatiers.
It's
One got
win.
passed really early. Gliding
All
Glaciers,
right,
one
come
more chance now.
on.
Not a lot
Looking
of movement
good.
here. Watch on the left side if anything's going to happen. It's not. And the
Yes.
Gliding Glaciers have got their first ever gold. A 1-0 defeat of the Chocolatiers.
First ever.
They made
I
that one
believed.
look
I always
relatively
believed.
easy. I guess the easiness of it all really only came in that last match. Otherwise, they were clawing to stay in the competition. They did a wonderful job to do just that. Survive and advance, and then one goal makes all the difference between gold and silver. Boy, I'll tell you, for a team like the Chocolatiers who are down in the bottom of the standings, still above that zone where they can't win the Marble League, so they still can. They're mathematically eligible. Well, this will help try to propel that miracle forward. Same thing for the Gliding Glaciers. They're just one spot ahead of the Chocolatiers in 11th going into this event. There was how it happened. 25 points to the Gliding Glaciers. Hazers get the bronze behind the Chocolatiers. Silver. Rojo Rollers with their new coach just miss out. And What does this do? Look at this. Hazers up
Alright.
to second, but look at the colors on the left side there.
Dude, up to 4th. They're climbing, dude. Dude, anyone can take this. Literally anyone can take this. If you're within 25 points, it's takeable. Right? There's only one more event left? Yeah. Let's see. 137 plus 25 is what? I need my calculator. Calculator. What's the lowest it could be? 156 minus 25. 131. As long as you're above 131, you can still win. As long as these people do dog shit in the like the top 6 need to do dog shit for any of these guys to win down here. So it's gonna be tough. Raspberry though, don't need. They can actually lose. They can like come in 4th and like guarantee to win, I think. So yeah, that last event is actually gonna be pretty important.
11 teams can still win the Marble League heading into the final event. Well, that is unreal. Before we get there, though, a reminder, the Showdown's second part is coming up first, so be sure to subscribe for that. But who the heck is going to win this thing?
Marble Across.
Feels weird.
It all comes down to this, the closest Marble League in history. 11 teams still alive to win the championship, including our hosts. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods for the final time here in 2021. There are our standings. You see, jumps of 7, of 5, anything is possible. But we have already had some off-track interesting developments as the pupils would demonstrate the track for today. Quickly from the Savage Speeders, their coach went back and looked at their own data to see that their time from the steeplechase was incorrect. They submitted it to the stewards, and timing and scoring did confirm that the Savage Speeders were absolutely correct. So they have adjusted those. They ended up getting swapped erroneously with the Gliding Glaciers. So the Glaciers will lose a point, Savage Speeders will gain one. It doesn't really change much in the overall standings, but still, in the interest of everything being square, heading into this ever-so-close final event, we want to make sure that it is correct. There's the line where we will determine a Marble League champion.
It's a 2-lap race.
To what we run in Marbula 1, except a couple of sand portions, and pretty good distance too. 22 laps covering 200 meters. The starting grid determined
22
by the
laps?
championship order. By my count, you see 16 captains in the lineup. Our championship leaders, Rizzy at the back, Hazy in 15th, Yelp in 14th, Rojo Dos on the other end, and we're rolling to decide a Marble League champion and Marble League immortality as well. It's the O-Rangers leading things off with Kino and their team captain streaking around those two left-handers entering the second sand portion. Then it's the Green Ducks coming across the line to end the first lap. It's 0.3 of a second lead for the Green Ducks. And you see over there in the scoring pylon, updating in real time as they run provisionally the standings of the overall championship. So you see the Raspberry Racers down there in 13th. They are lit up in gold. So you will see gold, silver, and bronze. Remember, this is as they run. The Green Ducks right now in second place. That's good enough for bronze in the overall standings. The O-Rangers, who have a big lead right now, are not lit up at all. They will win the event, but not podium. Oh, here comes Crazy Cat's Eyes. A nice move there to look up into third place and settle for fourth as they come onto the sand portion. They lose that to the Green Ducks, who had fallen back from second place. Shining Swarm right now take over in second place and in the gold medal spot. Just briefly there, Raspberry Racers, oh no, they're still down in last, but that's good enough to hold on to the silver for the moment.
Wow. Oh, so you're looking at the color of your marble. Look, Raz being in 14th, still gonna gold medal. That is bullshit, dude. Raz needs to get last place.
Around that turn there, everybody bunches up. The top four separated by just a couple of lengths. The Rojo Rollers take over. Rangers fighting with the Green Ducks. Shining Swarm right there to pounce if anybody makes a mistake. And then it's a bit of a gap back to the Minty Maniac. Crazy Cat's Eye, Savage Speeders, Thunderbolts, Mellow Yellow, and the Limers making out the top 10. Our top 10 separated by under 3 seconds. Already about a quarter of the way through this. We saw the Green Ducks take a peek there into the gold medal spot in the overall standings, but only for a couple of brief seconds. Green Ducks fans, I'm sure that lasted an eternity. Oh, they hit the O'Rangers coming across the line by 0.06 of a second to hold on provisionally to silver. Coming out there, Rojo Dos holds on. Red Eye back up into 4th spot, looking to make a move for the hosts. Red Eye right in the draft of Kinnoan. They dispatched the Shining Swarms. Minty Maniacs right back there as well. Shuffling off the line, Green Ducks. Crazy Cat's Eyes now. 2nd and 3rd place, but for how much longer? Oh, Crazy Cat's Eyes riding the wall. They lose 3 spots down there. Oh, that's big as these laps tick by extremely fast. The Green Ducks, provisional gold medalists, 0.4 of a second over the Rojo Rollers, Rojo Dos. Then it's a gap back to the O'Rangers, Shining Swarm, Minty Maniacs. Nice move up front there to take the lead through the track section onto the 2nd sand for Rojo Dos. Again, not lit up like the Green Ducks are for bronze, but a nice near half a second lead. A good battle coming off the belt there. Mellow Yellow vaults up into 3rd spot, and they are provisional champions.
Wow, what the fuck?
They hold it, and
how?
do not change.
How did Yellow gain so many
We're
spots?
not even to the halfway point yet.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Green Ducks, Mellow Yellow, Shining Swarm, scissoring back and forth, trying to keep the O'Rangers behind them, but they can't do it coming off the belt. O'Rangers are in fact going to get by Mellow Yellow. Are they going to have a look here past the Green Ducks for 2nd place? No, not that time. Some blocks being laid down, and if you lose momentum for an instant, you will lose spots. Half a second for the Green Ducks. Over the Rojo Rollers, then the O'Rangers, then Mellow Yellow. Minty Maniac, Shining Swarm. Here comes another charge for Mellow Yellow. They try the outside, back to the middle of the track. They get 2nd place, and that's as far as they go for right now.
Motherfucker, dude.
Ducks. Hold on.
Slow down.
Top 4.
Oh my god, you
Separated by
just took
0.8 of a
1st
second.
with
Oh,
Yellow.
look at this. The Green Ducks struggle on the conveyor belt. They fall to 4th. Yellow takes the lead and takes the provisional championship for now. Rojo Dos tries to fight back but loses it entering the circuit section. O'Rangers shadowing Mellow Yellow. They're going to be 1 step apart coming up the belt.
I need Savage Speeders to move up.
Oh, and an impact heading into the 1st turn.
Or Glacial.
That closeness was blown away. Here comes Minty Maniacs into 2nd place. Minty Maniacs, they've got some speed on this lap. If we were doing fastest lap, I'm not sure that we are. That would probably be up there. 2/10 now is all they are behind Mellow Yellow. That
I actually
closes
lost
up
a spot.
through the 1st sector. Onto the sand once again. They're both doing a decent job of keeping off the wall. Rojo Rollers, O'Rangers, Momo back there in 5th. They are lit up in bronze right now provisionally. That would be huge for them as they get up into 4th. 2/10 between the top 2. Then it's a 1.5 seconds back to the Rojo Rollers. Anybody going to be able to bridge that gap? Mellow Yellow, look at that. Good job staying down the middle up until the last there. And that's what you have to do to make some good advancement in this type of event. 1 bump off the wall could send you catapulting down the order.
I find it weird that they don't leave trails in the sand. Isn't that weird?
Strong though, up front are both of our top 2, Mellow Yellow and Minty Maniacs. Then it's Rojo Dos, who just had, we're hearing, a hard impact with Nemo, shooting them back into 5th spot. It's not enough to deny
They're too light.
Momo
I don't know. Have you ever hold a marble before? They're pretty fucking.
do. And Red Eye up into 3rd spot there. Nice.
4
move.
laps left.
Trying to get on the overall podium, which they currently have in bronze. The stadium torn.
My Savage
erupting, and
went to like last
silence,
place
wondering
basically.
if they're gonna be able to hold on.
Glaciers need to move up.
Breath in their throats. Red Eye right on Minty Maniacs. These
Oh my
top
god, I'm
3
5 seconds
finishers
behind.
in the
There's no
marathon a season ago,
chance.
so you have to think These are strong favorites. Ooh, Rangers can't get by Red Eye. If there's a marble that could handle circuits and could handle multi-lap racing, you know from Marbula 1 that it's Red Eye. But Mellow Yellow have the lead right now to the tune of 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, they've got 2 laps to go between them and a championship. Oh, but they're slow through the first sector. Here come the Minty Maniacs to the outside. They go back and
Minty,
forth. They try to take
bump
the
his
inside,
ass.
sweeping around the
Trip
outside.
him, trip him.
Minty
No.
Maniacs take it, but only briefly. Back and forth they come, but this is
Kick him
letting
off the
go
course.
Rangers. And the Rojo Rollers close up on him. That 2-second lead is a little over a tenth. Mellow Yellow with 2 laps to go on this circuit. Minty Maniacs on a bump off the wall, get by. Here come the Rangers trying to deny them as well, and they do. Mellow Yellow falls back to 3rd place. They're
Stop
still
him, stop
officially in
him.
Gold as they cross the line in 2nd here, but it's going to depend on what the rest of the teams do. Our
Glaciers and
championship
bronze,
leaders, the
at
Raspberry
least.
Racers, are stuck down in dead last. Gliding Glaciers holding on right now in 6th
Come on, get
spot.
second. At least
Mellow Yellow
give
in
me like 2
2nd
more
place.
placements, Glaciers, and you might be able
It would be
to.
enough. They
Brakes.
lose it, coming across the line. They do lose 2nd place, but they do not lose the Marble League. How mellow of them to finish in 3rd and still capture the 2021 Marble League Championship.
God damn. Mellow
Let's
Yellows.
not overlook Minty Fresh winning the gold in the finale for the 2nd time in 2 years. Oh, there was the difficulty getting onto the belt for Billy. But this was not only an event that came down to the final corners. It came down to the final corners for the rest of the field. Remember, 11 teams were still eligible to win. So even though Mellow Yellow got passed at the end to fall into 3rd, that provisionally gave them gold. We had to wait for the rest of the finishers to make sure that somebody else didn't make some incredible leap to get up there and deny them. But hey, first let's celebrate our winners in this event. Minty Fresh gets the gold, Kinnoan the 4th Marble League medal as silver, and Yellow back there in the bronze medal spot. I believe that is their 3rd Marble League medal. But it's the important one here today. Most important to the Mellow Yellow fans. The 2021 Marble League champions 5 years ago. They lost the championship by 1/100th of a second. And of course, last season did not go well for them at all. But look at what they were able to do. Redemption this year. They came into this event in 3rd place, some 9 points behind the Raspberry Racers. They had 2 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze. Raspberry Racers will finish 2nd. The Gliding Glaciers will get 3rd. That is tremendous for them.
At least we picked teams that won top 3, right?
Jump one more at the end of it. In the meantime, we are happy that Big Head Games Studio is developing the Marble League game. That'll be coming to you fairly soon. This Marble League will come to an end, but we will let you know who will be hosting the next Marble League at the end of this video. Minos Philactos, our music, Time Check, the acapella group doing the chants. Turn up your volume now and enjoy the closing ceremony of the Marble League. I'm Greg Woods. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Well, you earned yourself another free fucking sub next month. No, I ain't giving you no tier 3. So, I just said you had to win. I didn't say anything about that. Now you're trying to make up rules. Most valuable marble, MVP, Misty at the Hazers. The fuck. GG's. All right, we can do that again in 2022.